Yo, guys. Hello. Welcome to Counterhit Ultimate Exhibition Last Chance Qualifier. Whoever is going to make top 2 in this tournament is going to be qualifying for the Counterhit Ultimate Exhibition tomorrow on Friday at 6 p.m. So, let's get started. With me in commentary, we have Emas and
Hey.
Bobbin. Introduce yourself, boys.
Hey, what's good? Hey, okay, so I played in Jeddah for a while. I currently live here in Sweden, but Jeddah will always be my home. So I'm here to join the commentary to represent
That is my city.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm also the Emas. You know me.
You know him.
You know me. You know him. Exactly. Yeah, we know who he is. He needs no introduction. Alright, welcome aboard.
Wait, let me link. Okay. What is round 2? Okay, let me add ultimate. Just give me a moment, boys. Let me just plug it into the WhatsApp group for JC. It should be good. And on Twitter. Just on Twitter really quick. God. Okay, how's your day been, guys? How you doing?
Today's been amazing. I mean, finding out that I got to do this was the highlight. I was excited about that. Yeah, no, I mean, definitely it was just going to be like a regular chill day. I mean, I grinded yesterday with some players here in Sweden. So I wanted to take a break from Smash, but then when I heard about this, then all my excitement came back. So my day's been great. What about you, Musa? How about you?
I also wasn't really planning on doing anything today. Like yesterday, I didn't do anything. I was thinking that maybe today I wasn't gonna do anything either, but happy that I got to do something. Plus, it's like Jeddah related, so I always like being involved in anything like for the community, for our local community. If it's like, if it's for the Jeddah community, I'm always like down to do it.
Wait, why is the capture card not working? Let me see. Should work. Okay. Sorry about that. Some technical difficulties right now.
Technical issues.
Okay, it should be better. Wait, no. Okay. All good now. Pretty sure. Okay, we're starting off with Sparrow versus Sharinova. Sharinova plays Ness for all of you that don't know, and Sparrow plays Prom, I think. I don't know if he switched back to Pika or he's sticking with Prom, but yeah.
Sparrow has one of the biggest character crises. In the community, and he always I know he has issues doubting his character, but hopefully he has that figured out now. I know he really likes Prom and Pikachu and Fox.
Who's his opponent playing? I'm curious, because that is going to determine a lot of
Ness.
Yeah,
he might. Then there's no way he's going to go Pika. He's going to go Prom for sure, right? I mean, why would he go Pika against Ness if he's going to play matchups? Because that's what Sparrow does. He plays matchups. So if he's that kind of guy, I assume he's going to go Prom. And probably on Wi-Fi, Pika is a little bit precise. Maybe you're not really comfortable playing him on Wi-Fi. Crom is a bit easier. I think you're probably going to go Prom, I assume.
Prom.
That's probably the play there.
Yeah, we're starting off. Let's go.
This is actually one of Pikachu's currently only 2 losing matchups according to USAM, so definitely makes sense.
Yeah, that makes.
The Wi-Fi is coming out. Let's go! Can't wait for this.
Yeah, this is. Oh man.
Oh, by the way, well, I'm watching you're not streaming the matches from Discord, so everything I say is gonna be super delayed. I'm watching it.
I'm not? Okay, wait. Sorry about that. I thought I did,
Yeah.
but I think
Yeah.
Yo. Wait, he already lost a stock? I didn't even notice. I was like turning on the screen for the guys.
Yeah. Yeah, Crow is absolutely one of the most.
I think Sharinova's been practicing, and like I heard Sparrow told me that he hasn't been playing Ultimate that much recently, but he really wanted to qualify for the Ultimate Exhibition. So
Yeah.
I mean, we're seeing that right now. Like,
Yeah, that stress might even hurt him. You know, if he wants to qualify pretty bad, it might get to him while he's playing.
Yeah.
And but yeah, Sharinova's actually a pretty experienced player. He's been to tournaments, but I think he was studying abroad in Canada or the US or something, where he was able to like play and stuff. So he's definitely an experienced player. This isn't like some random.
Yeah.
That's a good point actually. Yeah.
I'm not too surprised that Chrom lost his stock early. That's kind of always been his archetype of a character, the kind of 0 to death you or get 0 to death back.
Yeah,
That's kind of always been what he is. And so naturally, and obviously because of Ness's lack of great big disjoints, I can definitely see Sparrow pulling off some strong combos to get it, with the kill confirms, etc. But we'll see. He's always has a long road to climb to get that done. But hey, he took his first step now, getting the first stock, and he's moving on, trying to see if he can wall him out. Sparrow's always been a bit of an aggressive player. Maybe he wants to chill down a little bit here.
He's definitely
that was the miss punish.
Yeah.
I guess Musa, how would you approach this matchup? I know you don't play Chrom, but I know you have a very good idea of what characters would want to do. So how would you approach this matchup from Sparrow's perspective, if you want to make the comeback?
I think you gotta be really smart about controlling the space, because Ness is a character that doesn't really play footsies. He kind of jumps at you, and then he kind of forces you to play his game. So you definitely want to keep him out with your
that's his stock right there. That's the game.
Sharinova
150 mid stage, big time.
Really good strong by the Sharinova first game. I'm actually pretty impressed. I've not seen him play in quite a while.
Yep. I believe this is a best of 3, right?
Yeah.
That's how it starts out, I believe.
Yeah. Until top 8.
Yeah. So Sparrow, until top 8, exactly. So Sparrow might switch to Fox. I don't think he would switch to Pika because of the matchup, but he might pull out Fox. I don't know if he's confident with his characters, because as I mentioned, he's very kind of flaky on the characters he plays. He's going back to Chrom, I believe.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that what it is? Yeah, that's fine. That's good.
That's
he believes in his character. He's gonna go for it. Let's see how he pulls this off.
Okay. Yo, Chili, what's up? Welcome, boys. By the way, Rayan wrote something earlier. He said, "Can't be me. I'm already qualified. People have to get qualified."
Exactly.
Oh yeah.
Exactly. The flex, the PR flex.
The PR flex, dude.
It is the PR flex. But don't sleep on these players, Not everyone who's not on the PR is necessarily worse than the ones on the PR.
Yes, maybe they just didn't participate in enough tournaments. Maybe they just
Yeah, exactly. Absolutely.
Especially the Ahmed Sharif is kind of new, Sparrow, half Riyadh, half Jeddah, so you don't know.
Yeah. I mean, I believe in one of the last tournaments before everything kind of went down was I believe Sparrow made top 8. So he definitely has he's shown the ability to be a high-level player, and he's not necessarily experienced with Wi-Fi. That could be a factor right now, but we'll see if he can bring back the set, because he has another game. We'll see what he does, if he has any adaptations.
Okay.
Game 2, beginning out. Let's see what he does here.
Let me switch.
Let's see the counter pick.
Okay, so Battlefield. So does Chrom have any unique combos on this stage that would make him want to counter pick here?
Yeah, Chrome definitely has like a lot of, just like you just saw, like up B is a bit harder to punish. He has the platform mix-up, as well as
You're right. That's a good point.
as well as having like up airs. Chrome's up air is one of his best combo moves, so definitely platforms are not going to extend those.
Yeah, I believe every single sortie on platforms can do, that falling up air into triple up air into whatever they want. So that's always generally, and plus sword fighters probably have some of the best platform pressures in the game. In general. Okay, so he gets him off stage early. Let's see if he's able to recover, and that's not always easy as Crom. But he manages to do so against the pressure. Crom does have some rage, and obviously, while he doesn't want to be at this high of a percent, Crom has very strong potent kill moves. Oh, that kills across the stage.
Yeah.
Potent kill moves. Yeah, that's gonna take it.
Ness has way too many.
Way too many, an unreasonable amount, but we're not going to talk about that right now.
Definitely has to wake up for it, so fair.
Exactly. Especially on Wi-Fi, everybody knows that. Anyways, so okay, you can see Sparrow playing a little bit more defensively, kind of throwing a lot of preemptive hitboxes to wall out Ness. It might be a little too late. It was untechable.
Takes the risk that was just not worth it. Oh no.
Let's be real, everything on Wi-Fi is untechable, but that was completely.
Oh my god.
Oh, the footstool! The disrespect!
Oh my
Gets
god.
a 3-stock game 2 to seal out the set. Wow, Sharinova, look out for this guy. This is not a... Sparrow is not a nobody. This is definitely an impressive showing, and I'm interested to see how far he goes. I've never seen him before. This is interesting. Yeah.
For sure. I'm also really interested to see how far he'd go. Like, I think he competed in one tournament so far, or he's only attended gatherings, so I don't think he's ever competed locally. So
yeah,
this is going to be very interesting to see how far he goes.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but I mean that's impressive because everybody remembers their first tournament and the nerves they had in their first set. So if this is his first tournament, then that makes the win even more impressive.
Yeah.
I mean, generally, like beating sorties online is definitely not an easy task because you're not able to parry as consistently, and with Crom, you're not able to time your edge guards nearly as well because of the input delay. So very impressive showing. You'll hear a lot about how Ness is broken on Wi-Fi. No, you still have to win. It's still a fighting game. You still have to know what you're doing, especially against these experienced players. And of course, I feel for Sparrow. Not really used to online is definitely a unique challenge to overcome, but you have to practice. That's the meta we're playing on right now. So what's our next set? What are we looking here? So, that's an interesting matchup. A little inside knowledge, Ham was practicing the Ness matchup a lot earlier today. He's been asking people to play Ness for him so he can get it. So if Ham doesn't pull this off, it will not be for a lack of effort. He put in the time, so we'll see. So the Paolo matchup. Okay, so what do you feel about this matchup in terms of, all right, so we can say another Ness. How does Paolo deal with Ness as opposed to Crom?
I feel like Paolo definitely has an easier time harassing Ness considering she has one of the best air tears in the game with Nair.
Exactly.
And she can catch his landings with dash attack, which is invincible, and then air with back air too, which is also invincible. And then she can also harass him really well off stage with down tilts. They're really easy 2-frames on PK Thunder, and they linger long enough that you can catch his air dodges a lot. So I think it's pretty Paolo favored. I don't know what.
You played Paolo for quite a while, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I almost mained her actually.
Okay. So, and I'd imagine if you're playing Wi-Fi, you probably run into quite a bit of Ness. So I definitely trust your opinion there. But what about does Ness have? I mean, I would imagine Yo-Yo being kind of a nightmare for Paolo to recover with the recovery. Oh, the game started. So let's see. Okay, let's see.
Yo-Yo can definitely get you some early kills, but if Paolo can warp over that, you suddenly get reversal.
He goes right off stage. Interesting. That
is very interesting. That's the way the trainer's bad.
Oh my god, what is he doing?
Wait, I guess it's the wrong stage. It's probably on stage.
Yeah, that's. I mean, I don't know what kind of stages Ness would like. I assume something like Town City with smaller side blast zones for easier backdoor throws. Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
Easy game, 1 win for Ham. Wow, that was impressive. Unbelievable.
That was so impressive. Intimidated him so hard, he just killed him.
Exactly. So Shiba says in the chat, the issue for Paolo with Ness is that he is tiny, and that is true. She's not able to pick up Ness off the ground with Nair as easily as some other characters, despite how big his head is. And in addition, Ness has also what's the word? I feel like maybe am I the only one that feels like Nest Fair is more disjointed than it seems, and therefore air-to-air situations, like let's say, of course, if Paolo's going for Nair after the nerfs, maybe the hitboxes aren't as in Paolo's favor. I have no idea. I don't know what I'm talking about at this point. Let's just watch the game. What stage do you think they pick this time? I'm thinking Town and City. I think it's going to be Town and City because Ham likes Town and City. Of course, yeah, there we go. Town and City game 1. Let's see. Immediately, Nest picks up mid-stage control. Ham seems to be more content to wall him out and play defensively.
Yup, Ham definitely just wants to play passive right now. Goes out and Nair.
Oh, that's very online. That was impressive. Trying to pressure a shield with a back air. Very safe move, but just with any safe move, you're not, because of the lack of range, you're in a mix-up situation, no matter how safe the move is. And Ness obviously has one of the stronger mix-up schemes with grab being as strong as it is. Yeah, Ham just seems to be playing a lot of full hopping, a lot of trying to overcome his PK fires. He's not really throwing them out. He's not getting
the first Edgar situation. But still makes it back. Definitely, I feel like Edgar's going to be huge, so...
Oh yeah, that's probably going to be the... No, please
Pontia's kind of heavy, so she's going to live from, like, Ness's lock-in moves longer than... She feels heavy. I'm not entirely sure.
Yeah. Yeah, it could be.
Oh, God. Goes for the fair grab, but...
She certainly isn't light, that's for sure. Oh, okay, so he escapes the 2-frame with the up air. Maybe, did he beat out the hitbox, or did he just kind of get...
No, I believe Han timed it wrong. I think, I don't think it could be out down tilt. Down tilt's a really good move for beating out, like, almost everything.
Oh, okay, so this is... PK Thunder off stage is one of the hardest things to deal with, I swear. And, he gets back.
Oh my god. Throws up the outside.
And doesn't make it back after the trap. He's still at 120. Oh, okay, so he's gonna get some low percent combos. No, he gets out of there. Ham getting a little bit thirsty, trying to get the kill. He's really getting in there. Maybe he wants to take a step back, relax a little bit. I have no idea.
Yeah, Ham definitely wants to close out the stock as soon as possible right now. I don't know how he's gonna do it. He doesn't want to get reckless with the explosive flame. Oh wait,
I thought that to kill. Yeah, dash attack is one of those moves that is just. I'm glad that it doesn't kill that early because it has a lot of really strong. Easy kill. Directional air dodge. Yeah, that's a kill every time in ultimate. Unless this is very good picks up.
I'll be interested to see if Hamza absorbs the side Bs that Hamza throws out in an advantage, because that's definitely something he could use to like catch Ham off guard, make him second guess. I guess it's safe spike.
Wow. I didn't even know that you could do that. That might be why Ham is throwing them out recklessly, because it doesn't feel like it's easy to do that in terms of...
What's Ham doing? The stage is supposed to be... Is Ham dashing it?
Oh. Bro, okay, that's it.
Oh my god, Ham is not taking grip that.
That's a power move if I've ever seen one. That's interesting.
That's very interesting because I don't know what he is.
Maybe some advanced meta tactics, you know.
Oh, I think I know what happened. I think Ham wanted to pick FD, but he accidentally striked it.
I think everyone's done that at some point because if you need to smash GG, that's unfortunate. But I mean, you're never gonna learn without, you know.
Yeah.
Let's see. Does he try to steal out the stock? Yeah. Ness is just, Salt is just like kind of taking his sweet time. This is an interesting like playstyle where he's not really throwing out a lot of moves. He's just kind of moving around, which is, I mean, right now he has the lead. That's probably the play right now.
Yep.
But how would you try to? Have you seen any habits of Salt that maybe Ham would like to like take into account and try to go and punish?
No glaring habits yet. I think, I don't know.
Yeah, doesn't seem to be a lot of nairs a lot on Ham's side. It just seems to be a lot of landing full hop areas, which fair enough.
Yeah, you know, most methods. But I think versus Ness specifically, that might be a bit worse. Oh, gets the ledge trap, gets the kill.
Yeah, I've never seen Rising Nair as a ledge trap. Interesting. That's new. Okay, so that was game 1. Ham. There might have been some like tilt come into play with Ham's side because he said, that was supposed to be final destination on his end. So that could be like, there's definitely a sense of entitlement, like, oh no, you know, I should have won because wrong stage. But perhaps he can overcome that, move on
Does
to
that
game
count? I mean,
two.
Ham, if you played it out, then it counts. Like,
Yeah, it counts. Yeah.
you can't really go back after playing like 2 stocks into it. You're supposed to, if you say something early on, then you can switch stages, but you played it out.
Mhm. Yeah, that's on. Yeah, and you should have said something right away.
Mhm.
But regardless, so Musa, how would you approach this situation? Okay, what's your general mentality going into game two? So I know you've had a long career so far. What's your mindset going? You lose game one, or maybe you lose the first 2 games. How do you get yourself psyched up and try not to let yourself fall into despair and keep moving forward? What's your mindset when you do that?
You have to. Well, if you lost the first game, you definitely have to do something different. You
Yeah,
never want to do the same things that just lost you the first game. So,
yeah,
Ham
that's
needs
for
to
sure.
change up a bit of his game plan at least, or
Yeah,
really try to push his advantage. Maybe try to get those stocks, close them out. Maybe go for more air to airs with Nair, or play a bit more grounded. Because he
Mhm.
was jumping a lot in a way that was really passive, which I think
Yeah,
Ness can benefit a lot of that. And
yeah,
you know,
exactly.
you,
Because
you
then he's
need to
able
make
to.
some adjustments if you lost the first game. You have to make some. You have to change something.
Sure. I mean, I guess this is kind of like misset coaching because we know he's in the chat. We know he's listening, so he could
That
definitely
is
use it
that
to his
is
advantage.
true. That is true. But I'm honestly not thinking too hard about what I'm saying. So even if he takes what I'm saying and tries to apply it, I don't know how much of a difference that'll make. Like
Yeah,
it's not really advice that's particularly catered to him. They're just some general
yeah,
thoughts, I guess.
yeah. Some general thoughts. I figured that.
Mm.
He says, I don't think it counts. I did after I died. Well, sorry, buddy. It does. Nothing can be done now. You gotta focus on game two.
I'm actually gonna just put my laptop in the charger real quick because it's about to die.
Absolutely. All right, I'll just carry the show for now. Okay, so Ham's seems to be throwing a lot more back airs this time around, using the invincibility to try to maybe beat out Ness's disjoints. That could be the play. That we didn't see many auto radicals.
Oh, Ham has a strong lead.
Yep, he was throwing a lot more back airs, and he seems to be a lot more aggressive this time around. Interesting down tilt. Okay, interesting. Very strong situation now for having the edge guard. So as for changing things up, yeah, Ham is throwing out a lot more back airs this time around. So he seems to have caught on to something. Maybe he can abuse Ness's lack of disjoints or lack of great range in his moves.
Yeah, some aggressive can work really well in this match, considering the Flawless hitboxes are just better. So
Exactly. Dash attack seals up the first stock. All right, and he's got a sizable lead. He doesn't have to worry about picking up some extra credit. He can just play the game normally. That's a very strong lead. And this is clearly why he wanted FD. There's clearly he feels comfortable on this stage. Would you say that FD is probably his best stage? What would you say about this?
I think maybe this is a good stage for this specific matchup because that's some lag. It might be Paula's best stage because in this matchup it gives Ness like less waist move in the air, which is Ness main game plan. He just wants to like move in the air. He doesn't really play grounded. He's always pull-offing, double jumping, landing baits, stuff like that. So if you don't give him platform, it's more linear. I don't know if
Right,
it's
that's interesting. I've never thought about that, honestly. I should probably use that a bit more often because, as you said, Ness doesn't have any as much mix-ups. And even though Paulo, I guess, has a little more. I mean, don't platforms kind of mess around with Paulo's nair strings? Aren't you able to like tech on a platform to escape them?
There's also a point. Like Paulo doesn't really need platforms to center combos. He doesn't really use it for much. He can send some up airs here and there, but it's not used very frequently.
Yeah, and I would imagine the up air is being very scary on a flat stage where you don't have the platforms to escape. She has one of the strongest up airs in the game.
You just get 50-50, She's either gonna dash tech you or up air you.
Yeah, and then with the platform, you don't have to worry about that. So right now, Ham has a very sizable lead. Walling him out with back airs, throwing out, being very defensive and patient. This is probably what we would like to see more early on.
Yeah.
But he definitely can seal out the stock right now, which would put him in a fantastic position.
Gets a raw dash grab. That's interesting.
That's definitely maybe maybe Ham was fooling himself a little bit and forgot to worry about that. But regardless,
there.
Almost peeled it out.
Right. Let's see. Down throw. I like the down throw. He's not getting greedy. He's not going off for counters or anything like that. That stuff can be really risky if you get that.
Are you saying you shouldn't counter off stage?
Definitely not on Wi-Fi.
Fair enough.
Oh my god, I was getting the reverse thunder.
Yeah. And
Parry, but it's a multi-hit.
Oh, Ham! Oh no, that was extreme. This is the reversal. Salt all of a sudden.
Now it's a completely even game.
Completely even game. Wow, I mean, Paulo doesn't have. Okay, that's.
Okay, that was smart. That was smart. He gets him at the last like frame of the reflector or something.
That's incredible. He gets the nair strings. Oh, doesn't course for the
Frame traps. Yeah, gets the coverage on it.
Oh!
Calls out him for doing nothing. For yeah.
Yeah, ragdolling. As you called me out a couple of times on that, so I definitely I have PTSD from that. So game 3 now.
Really a very good mix-up. You know, don't act. Don't give your opponent anything to punish, but sometimes they can just hit you.
Yeah, I mean that's a strong read because it's hard because you know the counterplay for that is to just simply hit him with PK Thunder. So Ham not only read like he had to hard read that and go for it. That was smart. And I mean and it probably the risk reward. I mean he had the stock lead, but I mean Ness is very capable of bringing it back. So that was definitely really respect that. So game 3 now, this is going to be really interesting. What stage do you think you're going to go to? Like now, FD is absolutely off the table. There's no way.
Yeah.
So how would you think? Big Kalos, TNC, what do you think here?
I think maybe if Ham wants to play the same game as he did just now, definitely Kalos would be something to look at.
Yeah.
Honestly, town going back to town is not a bad idea either because you know the way the platforms are positioned. Actually, never mind. But like they're coming for a bit and then they leave, and when they leave, that's FD. So he can play the same game as he did before. He can wait out the platforms.
Absolutely. Yeah. Exactly.
So he just wants an open field. He doesn't want if he wants to play the same game, he shouldn't pick anything that's like too crowded. Nothing like triplats or anything.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I would assume Ham would make that decision too. It was definitely a completely different Ham we saw from the first game. It wasn't just a stage; it was clearly like he was a lot more. I guess you could say preemptive with some of his pressure, where throwing out kind of back airs again and again, which it's a very valid strategy, especially against us. I always feel like winning game 2 is more valuable than winning game 1 because you have the momentum. When you win game 1 and you lose game 2, there's a sense of like
pressure's on you. You know, you have to make the changes.
Exactly.
But yeah,
it's definitely because when you lose the first game, you're the underdog. You know. So, anyways, back speaking of. All right, so we got small battlefields here. I don't know how this stage affects powers. I
mean, this is Hamza's counter pick, you know, Salt's counter pick. I guess since they're both Hamza.
Exactly.
The Hamza mirror match.
Hamza mirror match. Yeah, that's the meta right there. Yeah, what is battlefield? I believe small battlefield has small blast zones, and I feel like that could benefit Paolo because. I feel like Paolo's kill power is less potent.
Ooh, scares out the air damage. That's it.
I'll guess it down.
Nice. Oh, gets another down as the punish for the air dodge. Definitely, Salt's really scared. Doesn't wanna lose his stock to anything that he could avoid. Oh, nice call out. That was a great pair.
Absolutely. Yeah, that was a great one there. Ham has the lead.
How's Saul gonna bring this back? How's Saul? Oh! Missed that. There's some technical difficulties.
Yeah, unfortunately. Don't worry. Just stay tuned. We're not going anywhere, I hope. Even game, more or less. Chase on platform does not follow up. That's always rough to see. The small battlefield definitely changes the futures. Yeah, all the issues will be fixed right after this game, so don't worry, don't go anywhere. There's just some small issues, it'll all be fixed, don't worry.
Oh my god, Salt gets their flicker out, but just a bit late. Almost had it.
Yeah, he had the animation out, but not the actual frames of the move. Oh, does that kill? Nope, nerfed. That's not gonna kill anymore. At least at 100%.
Now, Salt definitely has to find some big opening, some jab block, something to catch Ham off guard. If he could get like a rising nair jab block, that could easily even up the. Oh! Okay, I was ready with those techs.
Absolutely, yeah, exactly. That's important. That's always important on Wi-Fi.
Ooh. Movement of the
a little bit too greedy for that dash attack, because I don't think that dash attack would have killed. Probably not worth the risk, but regardless, Oh, the F tilt.
tilt.
I've never seen an F tilt 2 frame like that.
Yeah, we know she about the static glitch. We'll have it
we'll
figured out
worry.
right after.
Yeah, exactly. And by we mean just we'll sit there and let F fix it.
Oh, the side and it works.
Exactly. Yeah.
Reads him in.
Impeccable fashion. Oh, does he?
Oh,
that's
that's
game 3. That's unfortunate. You never want to see it.
You do never want to see it. That's unfortunate. I mean, I can tell exactly why that happened. Hamza has been getting consistently punished every time he air dodges right after down tilt. Ham is always ready for the punish, ready for the back. Kind of had like a moment of to do. It's kind of scary, and then ended up doing nothing. So I cost him.
Yeah. I mean, definitely those mix-up situations are really scary when you're on the opposing side, especially against a character like Palu, where if she has a read on you, that's her stock every time. So I believe the technical difficulties hopefully are going to be fixed soon. What's our next game, if anybody knows? I don't have the bracket. I don't. Regardless. So Ham moves on. I was definitely like I was speaking to Ham earlier, and he was definitely a little bit worried, but overall he was very confident. He felt, of course, he told me this in confidence, but he told me that he feels like he could beat anyone in this tournament. And those are strong words, but in this showing, he definitely showed the ability to do so. And I very much have confidence that he can do so, but there's a lot of strong players. And I'm interested to see how he would play against the previous Nest we saw. I believe Nova was his name.
Sharinova.
Sharinova. I'm interested to see how he would play, because sometimes it can be really jarring playing against the same character, because you go into the match, you're expecting a similar type of play style, and when you don't get that can kind of throw you off, because they're very different in terms of, Sharinova is a lot more aggressive, throws out more hitboxes, while Assault is a bit more defensive, plays a bit more reactionary. So I'm wondering if Ham is going to be able to adapt fast enough, but that's assuming they even play, which, I mean, both of them play very well right now, so I wouldn't be surprised to see them in Grands. But regardless,
Definitely.
I wouldn't say there is a favorite for this tournament, like not that I could think of. So it's anybody's game. Also, do you have any insights into how offline? So I mean, a lot of people right now, like for example, Sparrow, for instance, they don't really play offline they don't really play online that much. And do you feel like that's an advantage because you still have your offline fundamentals, and they haven't really been deteriorated online? Would you say that that's an advantage, not playing online that much?
I wouldn't say that's a real advantage because offline fundamentals are, it's within the name. It's offline fundamentals. Some offline fundamentals don't work online, so you see players underperform on Wi-Fi frequently.
Absolutely.
So I wouldn't say it's a real advantage. Yeah, I feel like I really feel like anyone could take this. Definitely everyone participating in this qualifier is honestly really good. I'm really impressed by the level of some of the players we have in Jeddah. When Ultimate was starting out, we didn't have many players. Then we got some grinders. We got some Ham kind of as a newcomer. As well as Hassan also, and Sharinova just came from out of Jeddah. So definitely we have a lot of talent here. So I think anyone can take this.
I mean, to be fair, I will say, I've competed here in Sweden, and I've also competed in England, and I can honestly say, with no bias, that the average player in Jeddah, to me at least, feels stronger than the average player in overseas. And my personal theory about that is that because the scene is less, I guess you could say that in Western countries, I feel like people are more willing to play casually. They kind of just go to tournaments for fun. In the Middle East and the GCC, and so it's like there's more of a, I guess you could say, there's a stronger bond to the game because it's not really seen as something that you just go and do. It's kind of like an underground thing. So there's a lot more determination in getting better. Like everybody's competitive, while overseas it feels like half people are competitive, half people just come in just to have something to do on the weekends, And there's less people in the GCC, but I feel like on an average basis, pound for pound, I feel like they're stronger, And it's very happy. I'm very happy to see it, and I really wish, people from the GCC can travel around to other countries. Say a lack of understanding, because a lot of people are surprised when I tell them that Saudi even has a scene, and a very vibrant and healthy and alive one. And when I tell them that not only is there a scene, but there's players there that I fundamentally believe are stronger than exactly. So I mean, I've played, like, for example, Rage here in Sweden, and I don't want to make any strong statements, but I played you, and I honestly can't say which one is better, and that's and Rage is a top 50 EU player, and so it's a very very strong showing there. So definitely Saudi. I mean, don't sleep on the GCC. Don't sleep on what the kind of players we have. Like Sharinova. So we got Sharinova against Phoenix Man, yeah.
So Phoenix Man, I think, is who we expected to win this tournament. So this is, I think, gonna be our number 1 seed versus who?
Who? Sorry, who was the number 1 seed?
Phoenix Man.
Phoenix Man, got you. Interesting. Abudy.
Yeah. And who's Phoenix Man playing?
Phoenix Man is playing Sharinova.
Sharinova?
Sharinova. He's completely Sharinova.
Oh, okay. So, okay, yeah. So Phoenix Man, I actually think he's the 2nd seed, but still, definitely one of the people we expect to do the best today. So it's gonna be really interesting. Sharinova, kind of a hidden boss, versus Saban, kind of a known really strong player. So.
Yeah, I remember. He was the Falco you played in Zentrix, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah. He actually he got a game off, and it was really it was pretty close. The last game I was able to
Yeah, I know. You don't have to brag. We know what happened. Don't worry. We all know what happened.
Well, I'm not.
I know.
He's actually consistently given like a lot of players trouble. Like he's taken a set off of Mulakhia, I believe, and
that's impressive.
He's a really good player.
Yeah, big time. Falco is just one of those characters that, I mean, Falco is just like touch death almost. Touches you once, you're taking 80. Touches you once, you're getting dead. Like the up tilt kill confirms. He has the very strong zoning 2 with the lasers. And with all the recent buffs, we haven't really seen what fully can be done. Yes, of course, maybe at top level, at the very very top level, some players don't really believe he's super 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 viable, but. I mean, he's one of those characters that are just so strong under that top level, because so much of it is just kind of set play. Oh, no, excuse me, not set play. He has such one of the strongest advantage states in the entire game, and that is very, very potent at the less neutral matters, which generally is under top level. So Falco is one of those characters. Don't sleep on Falco. Don't just Falco.
Someone definitely knows his combos. If he hits you once, you can take it really far.
Exactly. Yeah, Falco is just one of those kinds of characters. I don't believe there's any counterplay. I don't believe you can SDI. I'm not sure. I haven't looked into it that much. But with the new buffs, I know he can do semi pseudo fake pillars with the down air, reminiscent of melee, which I think is really really cool. You love to see stuff like that, like old fashioned combos come back into play. And then you also have down tilt. I believe they adjusted, because I think there's 2 hitboxes, right? I believe. Actually, I shouldn't say that because I don't really know that much.
They definitely buffed the move. They buffed it. You can now combo down tilt into fair, and it loops for like a few times. You can do like down tilt fair drag down, and there's a way where you can do fair, and you just don't hit the last hit. So you can down tilt them again or up tilt them after fair. So and that's actually the optimal combo. I remember watching Salvan play for the first time, and he started off the game with down throw to forward air, and then into tilt. I was like. I was pretty impressed.
That's really exciting.
It's not a particularly hard combo, but it definitely showed me that
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't have to be. I mean, generally, like Falco has enough weaknesses in neutral and in disadvantage to compensate. You know, there's a reason why you're not going to see Falco completely dominating the metas because, you know, I'm not going to say outright, oh, he has a bad neutral game. I don't really trust myself enough to say that, but certainly the lack of disjoints, the lack of speed, you know, he has a decent projectile, but it's not necessarily a, you know, Mewtwo Shadow Ball or a bonus fruit. You know, it's not one of those meta-dominating projectiles. So he definitely has to work. When he gets his combos, it's because he managed to understand his opponent well enough to get an opening. You know, don't just. I feel like Falco. There's his reputation of him being brain dead, which I don't agree with at all. You know, and obviously Falco is just one of those characters that is very expressive in how you can play him. You know, you have many different kinds of combo trees you can go in terms of, you know, you have also he also has a lot of interesting characteristics with the very, very strong jump heights, which gives him unique, you know, approach options and allows him to kind of avoid things that other characters couldn't. Obviously, strong edge guard.
I remember back in Smash 4, Falco was actually one of my favorite characters to fight because Rosalina's down tilt was the illusion killer. Like the way it worked was like the hitbox just it covered the ledge and a bit above the ledge too, and it was so lagless because and you had Luma too. So like basically every time you had a guess Falco was gonna illusion, just down tilt, and it like beats him out 100% of the time, and you just reset the situation over and over. It was so fun. And it was so easy.
Yeah, that's. Oh man, I hope that's not the case anymore. I mean, that sounds really difficult.
It's definitely not. I wish it was. But yeah.
Yep, but that's no. Yeah. Okay, so here we go. That's the high jump height that I was talking about. Are they playing?
Are they playing?
I have no idea. I didn't think about this until now.
They're on stages.
Yeah, I mean, this is, come on, guys. You might know how to use Smash UD. This is day one stuff. I guess I didn't think about this before, but Falco's probably not able to laser much in those matches because of the presence of what's down B. What's it called? Magnet? I think it's called Magnet.
Oh yeah. Side Magnet or something.
FDI, his multi-hits can make following up with his fair loops and air drag downs not true. But they are true at a wide percent range if you don't SDI. That's good to know. People talk about Falco. Look, he might leave the stream. I'm sorry, dude. I don't know much. You know, like we got technical issues. I have to fill time, bro. I don't know what I'm talking about. I play Ike. I don't know. Like I don't know combo.
I think he just hates Falco.
I mean that too. I mean, you're forgiven. Thank you. That means the world to me, dude. I will strive to do better with my character knowledge. Falco's always one of those characters I struggle with. I need to get better at that for sure. Let's. Marth, and they're just doing exactly what I just did now. They're just filling time, saying stuff that really isn't remotely true, you know, in terms of the combo game. Yeah, is the audio cutting out? I mean, I wouldn't know. Oh, for you guys it is. That's rough. Oh, it's interesting. That's rough. All right, so game one. So they are playing.
Okay.
Yeah, so Falco definitely has a very potent, strong anti-air up tilt, probably one of the most notorious in the entire game. We're gonna see. That was very strong.
I was scared.
Very strong. That was, I mean, imagine if that killed that early. That would have been incredible.
Yeah, Sharinova is looking completely lost right now. So someone has a huge lead.
Absolutely.
Not a single hit.
Playing very defensively and he's playing slow and capable, and that's always interesting to see. You know, he's not afraid to use the lasers. He's not afraid of the magnet. You know. Yeah. So it's yeah, I love the way he's using the lasers.
Oh, this is the bear.
You know? That was very strong. I love the way Felix Man is using the lasers. He's not kind of throwing them out willy-nilly. He's really just, it's one of those check moves that he uses. Very impressive.
Yeah.
Gets him off stage, low knockback. Sorry,
okay. PK Thunder time, PK Thunder time.
Yeah,
Right.
gets
Okay,
the combo.
down vote.
Alright,
That's
we're gonna be at cutscene time. Let's do this.
Cutscene.
44%. Okay, that's
Okay.
actually low. Maybe the range that will take into account. And that's just floating. That could change things a little bit.
Yeah. I think he gets a good less on this than other characters.
I would assume. No.
Oh, he goes for upsmash, but oh, wow! I'm pretty sure actually Savannah or Phoenix Man is pretty experienced in the matchup because you know Salt we just saw goes it was in the same region, so but then okay, Sharinova getting the first kill. Even in
especially now with the era of online, I'm sure everybody's very familiar with the next matchup at this point. I don't think anything was surprising at this point. Does not kill. I thought that was a confirm. Maybe he's out of the percent range.
Yeah, I think someone just messed it up and it wouldn't have killed anyways. So.
Yeah. How long does that last for?
Oh, the guy's up there properly. He doesn't get hit by the laser. I don't even do that reliably.
Interesting. Very patient gameplay. Very patient.
Okay, so someone wanted the Nair Dragon because he knows once he gets the Nair, that's up to. Oh, Nair grab. Oops.
Oh? I think he had the spike there. I think he had the spike. Back throw? That can. Oh! I thought that was.
There's definitely a way to not get hit. Oh, she saves him.
Is that that? Oh, no.
Oh yeah, that's it. Oh my god. Okay, gets him off the ledge with the schmixes. Yeah, Ness is definitely one of the characters that are way harder to ledge up.
Yeah, oh, big time. He's got a lot of options off the ledge. Is that gonna kill?
And his double jumps up the
Does not kill. That's rough.
Yeah, Sharinova living to 200 is practically an even game right now.
Yeah, exactly. That's always rough to see. But I like how he's not. Phoenix Man is not panicking. He's going back. He's still firing lasers. That's how you do it. Don't panic.
No, this is
That's how you like to see it. You like to see that patience, that calm.
I really thought that Sharinova was gonna go for a yo-yo, but maybe Saban didn't caught him off guard with that. Oh, Saban is doing it so perfectly. He's not giving Sharinova the time to react in his up B and set up the yo-yo. Saban's always double jumping to the ledge, or double jumping and doing an aerial, or doing a weird side beam. He does not want to deal with the yo-yo.
Absolutely. He seems to be very experienced and strong as a player overall.
This is a Tekken. Oh, PK Fire and cover all action. Cover like almost all options.
That was very clean. Yeah, I mean, definitely as well as Phoenix Man has been playing, I mean, Sharinova is still a strong threat at this point, and
oh my god! Gets him in the perfect position as a PK Thunder, but then Saban does not want to fall for those like air dodge.
Perfectly spaced the up tilt on shield doesn't, and would have gotten shield grabbed and probably killed.
Yeah,
Yeah, he was fishing a little bit too
I don't
hard.
know who the fuck Sharinova is. He's a beast apparently. Look at him. Look at him go. He's a player from. He's like originally from Jeddah, and he studied abroad for a bit, and he's been in touch with the Smash scene abroad, but he just moved back, and he's making waves right now.
I mean, I definitely got to root for him because I was born in Canada. That's my. So I'm definitely a little bit on his side, but a very strong showing. I feel like what's the word here? Seeing Phoenix Man's excellent play, unfortunately, kind of being overshadowed by the fact that he let Sharinova live up to about 200%. You know,
It's definitely more neutral. Got a lot more hits in, but was not able to find the correct moves to create the advantage he needed.
Absolutely. I mean, Falco has the confirms. He just doesn't have the stray hits. I mean, let me think about it. Does he even? I mean, yes, he has smash attacks, but every character has smash attacks.
Yeah, you know, his fair and air really won't be killing. His up air is kind of, if you get the correct DI on it, also shouldn't be killing. Back air is only straight hit, but you know the hitbox is really small. His specials don't really help out with anything, and he's pretty slow in general. Has no kill throws, so yeah.
Yeah, I can imagine just him which is why I commend Phoenix Man for playing it safe and slow and accepting that he has to wait for the kill to come to him and he can't just But that's obviously very unfortunate, especially against the character with Ness that does have a lot of kill power and a lot of kill power. And but I do think that over the course of this set, that slower playstyle is going to pay off because he probably observed a couple of things. Hopefully, he can adapt and figure things out. Game 2 beginning now, and we're going to see a battlefield. I assume Falco has some combos on the stage because most characters do. But if not, he certainly doesn't need any help in that department. Okay, so he gets
I know Falco has a throw combo where he grabs you center stage. He can on any platform. He can up throw you and then land on a platform with the follow.
Yes. I imagine that is true.
I'm gonna be right back. So give me just 1 second.
Got you. Alright, so somebody said in the chat, Falco is broken on the stage. I mean, if you say so, I mean I have not played many Falcos on the stage, so I wouldn't be able to know for certain, but if you say so. As you can see, Ness is kind of controlling the pace right now. He has the pretty sizable lead. But, of course, with Falco's combo game and the fact that he's able to kind of chip away with lasers for as long as he needs to, this should be even quite soon. And he gets to confirm with the back air, takes the stock, and now he can play his more patient game, accepting that now that he has the lead. And we'll see how is Sharinova supposed to get in here. Interesting. He's kind of throwing a lot of hitboxes now, really fishing for a stray hit that can kind of set up an advantage state. Phoenix Man just kind of taking a step back, letting him breathe, not panicking at all. And this is generally one of the gets the punish on the ledge stall with the yo-yo, the up smash. Very, very good option there. Good reaction. Not enough people do that. Now we're gonna see them really brawl it out. Now there's no lead. No one is incentivized to play defensively. Now we're going to see how both of these guys... I mean, this is where champions are born, right? So, Sharinova throwing a lot of hitboxes, and he knows he can get away with it in this matchup because, Falco doesn't have a lot of great whip punish options, and neither does he have great, strong big disjoints. And, we're going to see this pressure. Very strong spacing on that up. You don't see that very often from Falco. Gets him off stage. Oh, almost had the down air. I think he could have gone for the down air. Almost gets the fair. That's a strong edge guard right now with PK Thunder 2, I believe. Or no, PK Thunder. Alright, let's see what Falco's ledge trapping looks like. Coverage. Wow, that kills. Excellent use of back air there. Yeah, Ness is just one of those characters that can kill you very easily off of a straight hit. We're going to see Phoenix Man playing it safe now, even though he does not have a lead. He's still looking to play properly and defensively. Sharinova clearly has no fear. Very willing to throw out these hitboxes and PK fires. Alright, Phoenix Man. Alright, Phoenix Man has done a fantastic job so far of being able to consistently recover back to stage despite Falco's general shortcomings in that area. Especially with the uses of these double jumps and side Bs, preventing Sharinova from getting a clean hit on an up B. But yeah, he's definitely getting really pressured, walled out against the PK fire, and off stage, but he gets sent back on. And this is just one of those things where it's really hard to see how Phoenix Man can overcome this pressure, because even then, with the huge opening, he wasn't able to get the stock. And is he dead there? No, he's not. All right, this is important. This is a very important position for him to be in. Is he going to take the stock? And he misses the kill. All right, I mean, you're not rarely going to get his openings as free as that, but hopefully he can get the strong read there with that smash. Reads the drift in, is able to catch it, capitalize it, and catch it. So you're going to get Phoenix Man back on stage.
All
right, welcome back to that.
Oh, how's it going? Okay.
Alright, so this
Sharinova has a really big lead, and this game is going actually on for a while. It's 2:50 on the clock.
Yeah.
These guys don't want to commit to anything, don't want to lose their qualifying chance.
Exactly. Alright, now getting some combos, getting some
evening it up. Oh my god.
Yeah, remember,
he's in Falco confirming. Yes, Falco confirming. Run air.
Never finishes them off. That's unfortunate, but I mean, that's just kind of how the matchup works. Ness certainly does not lack for any kill potential. So that's this game. Sharinova goes 2-0. I don't believe there is losers. Is this a one? I believe this is a single elimination, right? This tournament. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I do. No. There's definitely losers brackets.
Is there? Oh, I must have forgotten.
Yeah,
anyway,
for sure. Right.
I still have a chance in losers then. Okay, so all right, so all right. I mean, generally speaking, it doesn't seem like Phoenix Man's defensive playstyle worked. Why do you think that could be? Do you feel like defensive play is not great against Ness, or how do you feel?
I think. I think definitely closing out the stocks. Did the Saban have trouble closing out the stocks in the second game?
Oh, big time.
Yeah, I think
They
that
actually
was
had quite a big lead
the
at one
biggest
point.
thing. They both have combos on each other. Ness has a good advantage state. It's just, I don't think Saban it's a character thing, I guess.
Yeah, I figured, to be honest. I mean, sealing out stocks is so important in Ultimate because in the general meta of the roster, you see a lot of characters have a lot of strong kill confirms, especially when you look at the top tiers all the way from Joker to Pikachu. If you don't have many ways to seal out stocks, we're talking kill throws, edge guarding, etc., you're not going to be able to hang with the big boys, and that might be what's preventing Falco from being that strong threat. Because he just, of course, he can kill. It's just that he can't kill you with a straight hit,
exactly.
which is very
and especially Falco's mobility being like what it is makes it even harder. Oh, it's the best of 5.
Wait.
I thought it was,
It's the best of 5.
Oh, it's winner semis. This is top 8.
Top 8? What?
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess this is since it's only a few players. This is the top 8 comes pretty early. So.
I mean, I suppose. Yeah, exactly. I feel like I should have known that. Regardless. All right. Anyway, so I mean, Phoenix Man is gonna have a chance for redemption now. He's gonna see. Okay, so Kalos. Yeah. I mean, if he had double killing before, he's definitely gonna have double killing on this stage for certain.
Oh yeah, for sure. I don't know why he doing it. Maybe he wants to even it out. Kind of nerf Ness's kill power with the straight hits. Make it so Sharinova has to commit a bit more.
Yeah, interesting.
Yeah, so Ban's not playing scared if he gets hit with the Thunder. He's just landing with an aerial. He doesn't want to extend Sharinova's advantage by doing an air dodge or something.
Absolutely. Yeah, I guess the grab. Oh. And that kills. That's so strong.
So strong.
That is so strong. I always forget how early that kills and how consistent it is.
Okay. Yo-yo time.
Dead here?
Oh,
he might be. Whoa, that's unfortunate.
And he could have walled him too.
Yeah. Props to Sharinova. That was a good seal out for the stock there.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. He needs to get this. He needs to get to go for it. Oh, he doesn't. He's not willing to go for it. Which, fair enough. That might be the right move. I mean, you're down 2 stocks. You might have to just go for all, go balls to the wall at this point. But regardless, playing defensively in shield. See yo-yo time? Nope. Not able to get a punish on the PK fire despite jumping over. Maybe that has to do with
Oh my god, the fire covers it? I literally thought he was gonna die. Yo-yo scares me.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I think Yo-yo single-handedly makes Joker Ness.
I mean, that is very strong. Yeah, very strong option.
Yeah. Oh my god, he's building the lead and he's not dying.
Yeah, interesting. I wonder how come we're not seeing Phoenix Man use his frame 1 reflector against the PK Fire. Maybe he's not comfortable with the timing, but...
They're gonna have to go again in a second.
Okay, so we're gonna see here. We're gonna see... Oh, the ups! That is so unfortunate. The up smash does not seal out the stock because that's really sad to see, especially on a character that struggles to kill as much as Falco does. Seeing them just kind of fall out of the up smash is just sad. And that's sad too. But you know what? I respect it. Sharinova gets the 3-stock final game. Finished up at 3-0. Finished off with the 3-stock. Very impressive. props to you. I believe he's going to go down to winners finals. I'm really sorry about Phoenix Man. And I mean, I have no co-host, so I'm just you're gonna have to deal with the Bubbin cast.
My God, unfortunate. Sad I had to miss the ending for that.
Yeah, what's the word? So that was a 3-stock. I believe Sharinova was at around almost at 200% at that point, which proves the Kalos pick probably wasn't the wisest move.
Yeah, sure.
So, Swift versus him. Do you know who does Swift play?
So Swift, I think is he keeps changing his tag. Right? It was I think he was like Wolf Master or something, and then
okay, no, I remember that. Yeah.
And then he had another tag that stayed for a while.
Star Master, right?
Right? I don't think it was Star Master. Stardust?
Stardust, right? No, I don't remember.
Yeah, he keeps going through a lot of names.
There were so many tags that it's just hard to keep track of all of them. I'm sorry. I really feel bad about not remembering, but it's so many tags. My bad. Stardust, yes, Stardust. Okay, so at least I had half the name right, and that's at least I should get half credit for that. So I have played him actually quite a bit. He has a pretty strong Pokemon trainer. Ironically, considering his name was Wolfmaster for a little bit, that's beside the point. His Pokemon trainer is pretty decent, and Pokemon trainer is just kind of one of those characters that you can. It's really, no matter how well you know one Pokemon trainer, and you can't fight the next one because of how much variety. Sure, every single character in the Pokemon trainer roster is very specialized, but it's still 3 characters. There's 3 matchups to learn, and so it's definitely a very strong option to pick just based on that alone. So I'm definitely interested to see. That's assuming he still plays them. A lot of people have switched off of their mains during quarantine, especially PT mains, because I've been told, I'm not going to say I agree or disagree, I've been told from PT mains that they generally don't like playing him online because Squirtle combos aren't as consistent. You know, sure, Charizard might be buffed a little bit, but generally speaking, they just don't like it because they don't get the early percent combos. But definitely it's going to be interesting to see. Despite the nerf to Ivysaur's down here, that's still a very strong threat in the matchup, very strong meta presence because, I mean, every character, you just kind of have to say goodbye to your stock if you're off stage long enough against Ivysaur. I know you played against Moon's PT for quite a bit. Do you have any insight on how to deal with this matchup, especially from Paolo's perspective, since you played as Paolo for so long?
Actually, I don't think I've played the Ivy PT matchup much. Though I think Squirtle's definitely gonna be like your best bet, like at almost like all the time. Like Ivy, against, Paolo, his big hitboxes, like they kind of I don't know. I feel like he just gets beat out a lot, especially because like he's kind of a perfect weight to get hit by some stuff, and then he can get like harassed a bit by down tilt, and then Charizard just dies. Squirtle could definitely like bait out some nairs, move around them. Squirtle's not that fast though, so actually, that's always surprising. Might be like one of PT's like losing matchups or even. Probably closer to losing.
Yeah, I mean, that's generally Paolo's presence. I mean, she's kind of always one of those characters that you'll see on the losing side of the matchup charts. I mean, generally speaking, she should struggle against Squirtle because of how small he is, despite how slow, even though he's not that fast. How small he is should definitely affect how consistently she's able to go for nairs and things like that. But of course, if he gets his hands on her, that's a lot of percent. Very strong at that. And I mean, you have a lot of kill power with Ivysaur and Charizard. And there we go. Set begins. Swift against Ham, and hopefully he can swiftly get those combos. So he's kind of going for the Rising Fairs in neutral to try to,
underestimating so hard.
Oh, the frame was switch. I've actually played this Marth against Palutine, and you can get out of her combos online, even though they are frame tied offline. Online, they're not able to string together as perfectly, so you can get out of those on Pokemon Switch. I mean, that's the online meta. You just got to adapt and accept it if you want to, enter the exhibition tomorrow. Which, please, everybody, can do that. F tilt. I rolled distance, so Ham's gonna set up a ledge trap here, pretty far away. That was I know Paulo's grab is amazing, but like, let's chill on that. That was a bit too much, right? But Ivy Nair, interesting F smash, perhaps a read on the air dodge. Maybe a little bit early for those categories.
Are they waiting out? Are these lag spikes? I was calling for lag check.
Yeah, I mean, this is unfortunate.
Yeah, that's definitely a lot of.
Oh, that's unfortunate. That's always unfortunate. Yeah. Exactly. Lems understands lag spikes in the most crucial moments. Personally, it's just spikes. I personally feel like we should go all the way and lean into the lag and say no land. You're only allowed to play on like McDonald's Wi-Fi. You're only allowed to play Sonic. Yes. Like just lean into it. Just go far to the extreme to the point where nobody can get upset, right?
This is the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
Right?
Toxic.
I mean, it's just. I mean, if you can't beat them, join them, right? Like, you gotta be one with the lag. Exactly. Lems gets it.
Me when I picked up Rob.
Exactly. No, that's the thing. It's a legitimate thing. Like, one very strong calling of a great player is being able to adapt to any circumstance, regardless of how annoying it may be.
Any circumstance in the game, not like things that make the game not the game.
Right, I get that, but it's been a year. At a certain point, you just have to kind of accept that things are going to be this way for a while. And I mean, just in life, this is just a life lesson. You gotta adapt to be ready to change your. I mean, I say this as someone who's, to be fair, I've always been something of a Wi-Fi warrior. I've always loved online, so I've never had an issue with this. I'm living life. I'm loving it. This right now. I know other people aren't too happy about this.
I've low-key, high-key always been a Wi-Fi warrior, and I've never really questioned the validity of Wi-Fi until quarantine. Like, I always thought Wi-Fi sets were like real.
Yeah,
I'm learning.
I mean, I've always been. Sorry, excuse me. I've always Lem's asking. You still didn't answer me where you get that 2040 lag. That's my secret. You're not gonna know. This is mine. I am not gonna let anyone else have something as cool as this. This is mine. I can change the. Right now it's red for counter hit, representing counter hit, but I can change the color to anything I want. I'm having right. Moving it on. This is probably not the right time to be showing this off, but regardless,
this is the perfect time to be showing it off.
I mean, it's a lag test. I'll go through all the colors. Okay, so we got white, we got blue. This is usually what I keep it to. I got some pink. You want to spice it up a little bit, and then red for counter hit. So that's what we're. Oh no, this is pink. My bad.
It's from the future, guaranteed. It is from the future.
Exactly. Hell yeah. So. Hell, worth every penny. I don't even remember how much it costed. I just thought it was really cool. Close
worth every penny. You don't know how much it cost.
I don't know. No, I mean, because I didn't want to look. I was afraid because I know that it wasn't a fiscally responsible purchase. But the past is the past. It looks dope. And I'm just glad that. I mean, to be perfectly honest, I don't really need the light changes because I always just alternate between blue and pink. But that's. I think weren't we supposed to be commentating Smash? I don't know. Anyways, regardless, sorry.
We're not supposed to be commentating Smash. We're just supposed to be talking.
I'm just showing off my lights and my wardrobe. That's basically it. I've been homeless for a few days worth. Absolutely, I didn't eat for days. I didn't eat for a week. I couldn't like. I spent all that money on the light, and then my landlord shut down my electricity because I couldn't pay the bill. That's how much that costed. Anyways, so I believe. Oh, that's unfortunate. I believe Stardust was DQ'd. I think. Oh, that's. What? Okay. This is confusing to me, but regardless. So how I. Okay. So it was unfortunately Swift had to DQ. I believe you're allowed to play without land, but of course, if you liked, we can't our hands are
Mhm.
tied. So obviously no hard feelings, nothing personal. Sometimes you just can't have land. I mean, I lived without land for a few months. It wasn't my fault. It just simply it couldn't because of the living situation. And
Yeah.
sometimes you
No
can't,
one, no
sometimes
one
you
should feel
can.
bad for not having land or something.
Yeah,
You know,
absolutely. Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely. Just if
it's
you
just
can,
it's just how it is. If you don't have the land, then
you can't do
it just
anything.
can't be played.
Absolutely. Yeah. So I believe our next match, is. I'm not entirely certain. Um, I think it's Karbudi versus Salt. I'm not sure.
Okay, well that
Uh,
was supposed to be my last match on commentary. I don't know if I'm gonna commentate one more. But yeah, okay. So is someone gonna come in? Okay. All right. So yeah, that was
any
my last
closing
match.
thoughts?
Was fun. Good night, everyone.
Bye, Musa. This was
Bye
RP
bye.
Mass.
Cool.
See you. All right, so it's just me riding solo again. Hey, all right. So
Well, while we
I don't
wait
know who's
for,
next. This has definitely been fun
I'm
for
here
me.
while we wait for Sami. So let's
Right.
see.
Okay. So we're gonna.
So our next
All
match
right.
is
Hey.
gonna be Salt versus Abudy, but I'm waiting for Abudy to
So.
what?
Gotcha. Gotcha. All right. So Ab, what have you been thinking about these matches so far? Wait. Can everybody hear it? Ab. I assume.
Yeah, they can hear me.
Okay. So. All right. So what have you been thinking about these matches? Have you been watching or no?
Yeah, I've been watching. And it's been sick, honestly. Like Sharinova especially has been on a tear. Honestly, he's beaten the first seed, he's beaten the fourth seed.
Wow.
Yeah, I can't wait to see more of him. Okay, the boys joined the arena. Uh, see, it's gonna be Salt
All right.
versus
Let's hear it.
Abudy. Let's see, Salt versus Abudy. Oh, I can't put Sugar's name. Fix that. Okay.
Yeah. All right. So you got any?
Okay, so Sami joining right now.
Yep. Sammy. All right. Go watch his stream. I guess later or whenever he does stream. I don't know how often he does. So next matchup we got Karbudi versus Salt. So Kirby versus Ness. There's not a lot of utility Kirby can get off of neutral B from Ness because his PK Flash is not necessarily the best move in the world. So I can't really think of any reasons to take the move. I think maybe he would rather just like get the positioning off stage. Kirby is just one of those characters that you hear time and time again. Yeah, Kirby is low tier, Kirby's bad, Kirby sucks, etc., etc. But Kirby has one of those movesets that is very, very destructive if you are not perfect. Like Kirby is a great skill check character because he has a lot of really strong moves. Like for example, you have Kirby back air, Kirby down tilt, Kirby. I'm not sure about up tilt, but he certainly has a lot of really good aerial options. The multiple jumps helps him in terms of landing mix-ups. So Kirby's very strong damage output, great F smash. There's a lot of really good options, and I personally play Karbudi a lot, and I have been beaten by him, by a lot. So I'm definitely used to getting kind of sauced by Kirby, and so definitely sure, he might have some issues with sword fighters, etc., etc. But Kirby definitely has. Once he gets in, it's kind of his game.
Okay, yeah, the match is starting right now.
Match is starting right now.
Yeah.
Ab, we can hear the thing in your background, just so you know.
Oh, sorry about that.
Oh. Okay, so that is laggy. Oh, buddy. That is boy. This is my goodness. This is the smoothest connection I have ever seen. Wow. This is guys, is this offline? I think this is offline. That's how good this is. Whoa.
Hello?
Anyways. Hey, welcome aboard to the stream.
Hey,
welcome.
Bobin.
Nice to you. We're ready. You ready?
Yeah,
Yep.
I'm ready. Let's go.
Live?
Wait.
All right. So unfortunately, we're having some issues because of the incredible connection that
Oh,
these
okay.
players have. It looks like we're gonna have to look at two circles or two beer
Go.
coasters like smacking into each other.
Which circle
This is
are
the
you
kind of
gonna
high
go?
level gameplay. I don't know, dude. Look.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm on Twitter a lot, so I'm definitely not necessarily the biggest Persona fan. So I'm gonna have to rate Crom. I don't know the circles. I don't know. I'm not offended by the circle. I'm gonna be real here. Yo, this is
Oh,
hype.
no,
Exactly.
Fire
We get
Emblem.
some. Yeah, exactly. Two legendary franchises. This is definitely one of those. And yes, we have EMAS. Sammy.
EMAS.
So.
Yeah, I'm EMAS now.
Oh
With
yeah.
my
No.
camera
Wow. You're
model.
so good. You're so. Wow. I mean, you won DK. How has that been? You know.
Yeah. You see,
Yeah.
you know, it was hard work and dedication.
As you see, that win was so dominant and so strong that you became a black void, to the point, like you've absorbed the light around you, So how does that feel,
I mean, first of all, let's not throw in colors into this because it's a very sensitive topic. So it's a neutral colored hole. Okay.
Nice, good save there.
Give
Good
it to
save
me.
there.
I see. I passed the test.
Yeah, Sammy.
The
But where's
camera's not opening for some
today,
reason.
Sammy? What happened? That were you not going to compete?
What? Yeah. I don't really feel like going into an actual venue in real life. And if I win, which is probably not gonna happen.
I think
So yeah.
let's be real. The real reason you didn't play was because it would be unfair to other people. Let's be real.
Yeah, definitely. I wanted people to go have fun.
Mm, exactly.
And
You want
dance
it to be,
with other people.
exactly. Even though it's safe to go, and
Yeah,
it's
it
not
is.
possible to go, you want it to be extra safe, and we really respect that. You're being a hero. You're saving lives. You know.
What?
Or what? Say that again. We didn't hear you. Yeah. So now the players are being lag checked. So we're gonna see if there's Oh yes, Shiba. Yes, that is
Yeah,
Sammy.
that is me. See, I'm a loading screen.
Yeah, no, you're an equal sign now. What do you
Oh,
think?
okay. Yeah.
You're
I'm
you're
equal
the
to everyone.
you're the
Equality.
exactly. Yes,
Gotcha.
you are. Exactly. You're in your strong sense. The med student knows best. Exactly.
Oh,
Sammy's on the front lines. He is saving lives. He is helping people.
which
He's
front
really.
line? I'm a student, bro.
I mean, that's. Bro, just take the flex, bro. What are you? So
Okay. I'll take
you gotta
it.
help me out of here, dude. Come on, like, you gotta help me out. I've been soloing this forever since Musa left, bro. Like,
Yeah, I'm
you
I'm
gotta
gonna
you
help
gotta
you
give
out.
me
Don't worry. I just need games to help you out. Commentary.
exactly. The camera's not working, but that's regardless. Um, yeah, unfortunately, yeah. So, by the way, platinum or sorry, pastel or pastel. He will be DQ'd from losers. I was just told now by Ab. He will be DQ'd. So, yeah, we take lag very seriously here at Counterhit. We very much are pro land. Damn, Sammy will be saving lives and killing people in Smash. Exactly. That's why Sammy isn't at the top of the PR because he's too busy just being an absolute master of the human body with the, being a med student, So regardless, you try and you succeed, my friend.
It's not very fun.
I mean, yeah, I don't think it is. You don't see. I mean, there's a reason why. I mean, have you ever seen a happy doctor? I don't think so. Especially not this year. Not probably.
Yeah.
Especially not. We're not going to explain why. I think everybody knows.
Yeah.
Sorry, there's some issues on the side. Sorry, guys. This is just the natural consequences of running an online tournament.
Exactly.
There's going to be some, technical issues. I wish them to lay out the PR instead of being an honorable mention. Bro, that's you can get that. Like there is nothing stopping you. The only thing preventing you from getting that is your own willingness to work hard, bro. I know you can do it. I trust you. I believe you. You can get this done. Anybody can do it, honestly. Like people forget that, someone like Zane, in Melee, like he's a top kid. He started 2014 and now he's one of the best in the world. Musa, our own superstar. I mean, for 2 years, he was like complete, just grinding, doing his thing. It took him a long time before. Also, he said, love his commentary and his amazing lighting the room being the best part of this tournament. Don't even know. We're not going to know. No. How could you see that with Sammy's room? Look at Sammy's room. Look how amazing that room is. I want to live there. That is incredible. Like,
and
that is. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I kind of live there anyways. Let's be real. I live in school. Oh, okay. So it's a plot twist. The lag actually came from Salt, which is a very big twist and confuses me. It's so nice having constant eye candy on the screen.
Yeah,
Exactly,
Bowman
Sammy.
is the
Bro,
no, no.
Sammy, you
Bowman
are
is the
such
ultimate
a
eye candy, bro.
Sammy, you are
You're
such a smack.
distracting, bro.
Yeah.
People are
Anyways,
gonna ignore everything. People want more Bobbin cam than the actual
no,
matches.
no, we're losing viewers steadily. We're slowly losing viewers because of me. I should
No,
probably
no, we're
hide.
gaining viewers. Trust me.
I don't have a mask here somewhere. I should probably put on my mask just to,
No, no.
hide from, just keep myself, hidden. Just, wait, I can't put it on the headphones regardless. Anyways, so it's weird about like seeing the fact that like seeing Salt DQ because his connection was great before. It's gonna be weird like having to deal with wait, so does that mean that Swift is no longer declined? Oh, sorry, not declined, DQ'd. Does that mean he's back? Because that's sad. I feel bad for him if he's DQ'd and it wasn't his fault. That's rough. That's really rough. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That was just basically just a me podcast. I mean, I've always wanted to start a podcast, so this is the pilot episode.
I'll be right back. I'll relaunch.
You can't leave
Discord
me.
and try to-
No, you can't leave me, Sammy.
No,
No.
no, to try and open the camera. Wait, it's just a few seconds.
I don't know what I'm doing. You can't leave me, bro. Okay, I'm sorry. I don't know what I want to do. Oh my god. I don't. And now the stream has been disconnected from me. Okay, now I'm back. Okay. I don't know what I'm supposed to talk about. Let's just talk. All right. So we're gonna have now Abudy versus Kerbudy versus Phoenix Man. We're gonna have Falco versus Kirby. So
Wait, can they hear me?
this is interesting.
Hello?
Yeah, I can
You
hear
guys hear
you.
me?
This is interesting because Kirby is one of those characters. I mean, I think Kirby can benefit a lot from getting the neutral B in this matchup because he's gonna be able to laser and zone him out. It's one of the better lasers in the game. Q&A session, sure. All right, let's hear some Q&As. Throw them in. Ask me anything in the meantime. Let's see what you got. Or I mean, I'd rather talk about the matchup that's coming. So I'll stay professional. So we're gonna have Falco versus. Oh, we got some bots in the chat. Take care of that, please. Anyways, so we're gonna have Falco versus Kirby. So neither of these characters both of these characters' big weaknesses. Both of these characters' big weaknesses is range and lack of disjoints. And both of them are like very strong when they get in, but not too great at actually getting in. So it's going to be really interesting to see that since both characters are kind of weak at that, it kind of offsets each other because neither of them have great wall-out games. So neither of them are going to be able to take advantage of each other's weaknesses. So we're going to see kind of punish game versus punish game. And those are always the most fun matches to see because you get to really see everybody's kind of all of their advantage states, all the work they put in there. We'll be able to see it come into play here. So I'm excited to see that. I'm excited to see how that works. We're also probably going to see a lot of edge guarding in this matchup because, as you know, Falco obviously likes to go off stage. He likes to go for the style point. Kirby has very strong edge guarding because of his down air, the multi-hit drill that spikes you. He has multiple jumps and good recoveries, so he's going to be able to go really deep and take out, quite a lot of stuff in the, in the matchup. Especially since Falco's recovery, even though it's not necessarily completely free to edge guard, it's certainly susceptible to certain things. So we're going to see a lot of just kind of brawling and physical, just kind of together.
I also I want to see like Kirby sucking like Falco and laser camp him. That'd be funny.
That would be really cool. I mean, we're going to see that. But the thing is, Falco does have the frame one reflector. So he's going to be able to reflect his lasers back with more percent. Because actually, the thing is, Kirby has a multiplier. So if he gets your neutral special, his neutral special becomes stronger than yours.
Oh.
So, and then reflectors also have a multiplier. So it's going to be 2 multipliers on one. So
why do you know
Kirby...
this?
I don't know, bro. I'm not good at the game. I have to find use.
What is wrong,
bro, I don't know.
No, actually, Bubba's been preparing for this tournament for weeks. He's been researching nonstop.
Every single matchup. So regardless, I assume what Falco laser does like 3-4%. I don't know. With the both multiplier, maybe it does 10 or 12%. Which is like wolf laser, which isn't. That's not a game breaker, but I don't know. It's just like a funny little cute thing that I think is interesting. Also, I think Kirby's Falco is one of the cutest Kirby skins in the entire game. With the
that is a factual statement right there.
the hair, I think that's always fun. I love
so
seeing.
you know what's interesting? We're gonna see a losers quarterfinals match. I mean, we're gonna see this is gonna be a losers quarterfinals match, and they are the first two seeds. So we're seeing that very early
I'll see this
on. Yeah, you don't see this very often, you know. We
both of
miscalculated very
are-
heavily on the, we underestimated. Not who? Who was it? Ham, Sharinova. They've been on a tear. So I can't wait to see.
To be fair,
the winners finals.
those are guys that are impossible to see because both of them played overseas, so you can't see them properly. It's impossible.
Exactly.
It's not your fault. They just kind of naturally. And this isn't a tournament with a lot of big names, so seeding isn't as important. The best player is going to win in this situation.
So yeah, Abudy and Fixman are in the arena. I think they finished their bans. Yeah, I can't wait to see the match. Honestly,
I'm interested too.
Okay, let's go. It started.
Okay, all right, let's begin. Game 1. I like.
I'm here by the way. But... Okay. Hey.
All right, Battlefield. So we're gonna see a lot of platform movement.
Yeah.
All right, game 1. See. All right.
Does
Looks like.
Kirby
All right. Or what?
Does Kirby benefit from the platforms? I know Falco does.
Does Kirby? Well, I mean, let me think. I don't think so. I mean, I'm not gonna say he does or doesn't. I don't know. I just simply don't.
This is select check. Okay.
Woo! Oh yeah! Woo! No, let's go!
Finally.
Oh, this feels so good.
Game.
Well, this is still online. Let's be real. No lag is basically just like a lot of lag, but it's not that much lag, basically.
Exactly.
Regardless. Yeah, but you know what? It's Smash with the homies, and I don't care if it could be the laggiest connection in the world. That's what matters. When you're with the homies, when you're playing the game that we all love, or most of us love, few of us love. Okay, let's be real, it's only me. It's only me at this point, I think, who loves the
I love
game.
it.
But
Don't worry. I got you.
both of us, the only two people who love Ultimate are in this very commentator chair. So, anyways, game 1. Let's see what stage we're gonna see here. I'm interested to see the okay PS2. Standard bread and butter. Everybody does it. If you're not with go PS2 game 1, I feel like there's something wrong with you.
Yeah. Exactly.
I don't know why. I don't know why it's so popular, but it's just such a nice looking stage. Yeah, no, Musa. There was not a single game in the last. This is the Musa effect, right? Without Musa, there is no game. Musa is the reason that the connection works.
Musa is the reason why
Exactly. Everybody get facts, right? Anyways, back to the game. Phoenix Man gets him off stage. Oh, almost got spiked there. That would have been really interesting. I don't know if that was good.
He gets the fair.
That's the stock. That's the stock. Kirby is quite light, so this is certainly going to play a factor.
Whoa!
Wow.
He gets the F smash.
That's one of the better F smashes in the game.
Those
because
were
of how
really
good
fast stuff.
Yeah, big time. This is what you love to see. Both characters have really strong punish games, and because, so they're just kind of trading blow for blow right now. This is really fun to watch. I don't know why, but it's funny to me that, like, the bird, like, there's one character with multiple jumps, and it's not the bird. I don't know. There's, like, it's just weird to me.
It's just the balloon.
It's the balloon. I mean, is Kirby a balloon?
Is
that what he is?
I don't know.
What is Kirby?
Kirby is believe it or not, he's a creature of mass destruction.
I mean, you wouldn't know that from the Ultimate meta, let's be real. Not 64. Throwing a lot of enemies. Doctor, isn't he like the strongest character in Nintendo?
Yeah, exactly.
Welcome to high-level professional commentator, folks.
We talk about game stories and okay.
Yeah, alright, so back to the traffic situation, throws down spares. I believe that got buffed, but nerfed also because it's not super combo? I don't know. Kirby Fair, they changed it.
He reached the roll with the F smash.
F smash. Online habit there, take, skill check. Excellent use of punish there. very, very clean stocks from Phoenix, man. I'm really, really happy to see. Very patient and slow.
And he gets out of
This is
the
just-
combo with the air dodge. That's good knowledge of the Falco combo to get out of cuts.
Exactly. Yeah, he doesn't have a frame 1 option, but I mean, definitely Falco seems like one of those characters that can suffer from the online lag. And unable to. Oh, almost got the spike.
Oh, yeah.
Didn't get the spike. That's unfortunate, but yeah, that's interesting. So we're gonna see laser camping. Oh, sorry, excuse me, not camping. We're gonna see laser play. Throws out the down tilt. That did not hit, but sorry, that did hit. But I believe only the inner hitbox kills. I believe I'm not certain. Don't quote me on that.
Oh!
Good smoke does not kill though.
It's Kirby. If it was any other character, he would have died.
Big time.
Explosion off
Alright,
stage.
Musa giving some life advice and this is just good life advice. Stay calm, don't stress it, and good luck. That's just I need to hear that. I need to hear that for an exam. Anyways, remember, Kirby has some of the best. Yeah.
If you spit on Kirby right now, he dies.
Great example. Remember, Kirby still has that down air. Oh, he had to up B. He didn't take it back.
He could bring it back. It's not over for Kirby. Any touch, he would die. He puts himself in a dangerous situation. But
I don't know if it was worth that risk.
Yeah, it wasn't really. But does Falco really have that much of kill options to use?
Yeah, you're right. He probably has to take the risk at this point. If that downer hit, it would have been over.
The up tilt is enough.
Remember, Kirby now has max rage, so all of his hits are going to do that much damage. And he has expression.
Oh my god.
Oh! Okay. Oh, that's close. Took a strong risk there.
Oh, we could have had the read right there.
Yeah.
It's the up tilt. No, he not.
Kill doesn't kill.
Back here.
Oh, okay. They're both at kill percent right now.
Yeah.
Don't sleep on Kirby. He can't
Kirby
pull
has
this out.
range, yeah.
With a back air. Okay. Alright.
Oh, he punched him there.
Both are very scared. Oh, he's
Back
upstage!
there.
Is he gonna go for that part? Is he gonna get him?
Oh, the fair is enough to end
And he
it.
takes
That's
the
game
reverse.
1. What an amazing game 1. Full of
Incredible
hype.
play there. Unbelievable.
Yeah, you don't see that much of hype gameplay online. We're happy to see that.
Wow, the punish game to the punish game, like back and forth, both of them putting everything in. It's just so unfortunate seeing Falco not be able to seal out those stocks as early and as consistently as other characters, especially Kirby. And it's really sad to see, but you know, unfortunately, but massive props and respect. It is really hard to stay
That
focused.
comeback was nice.
Absolutely. So, Simon, what do you feel about? Because I know maybe you don't compete as much anymore, but I know you did for a while.
Yeah.
What's your feeling when you're like behind in a match? You know, when you're maybe like you have a deficit. How do you try to motivate yourself to try to like, you know, put your foot in the gas and still keep going? Well, you know, what's your mindset there?
I just forget that I lost the stock and I just try to move forwards.
Yeah,
Especially
I mean,
if you play a character that's a heavy hitter, as I did. I used to play Mega Man. He's a heavy character. He doesn't die very early, so I could optimize my stock to get like more stocks.
absolutely.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah,
I try.
no, that makes sense. Yeah, I mean, generally as a competitor, you gotta have short memory. You know?
Yeah, and you gotta have a good mentality. If
Exactly.
you lose one stock and you be like, "No, it's over. I'm losing." No, you're never gonna get anywhere.
Absolutely, yeah, but you can't have that mentality in competition. So game 2, remember, this is the best of 5. This is not over. We saw one come back. We definitely see another.
Game
We're
2
gonna
at PS2.
all battlefields. PS2 2 or PS2 2 Electric Boogaloo. So
Exactly. Oh,
you
Taco Kirby, let's go.
this is beat gameplay right now. He's gonna throw.
I see that.
He's gonna throw out down tilts. Didn't trip, so he doesn't get the
Okay.
Oh.
Lots of F smash. He's gonna headshot him. He goes from down there, but couldn't get him.
It's a little bit too early. A little bit too early. Yeah, Burby, exactly. I'm gonna steal that.
Burby.
Burby.
Bro, yeah, that's the best thing.
Oh, that was hilarious. Alright, so is he gonna steal out the stock here? No, he does not.
Oh, he got down there. Is it enough? Oh, he got for the in, but
That's so unfortunate.
what a great tech from Abudy.
Fantastic tech.
And for the uphill stage, he gets
That's not easy on that stage. That's impressive. I like seeing that stuff. Goes out some up airs.
Goes for the double up here.
Takes the risk and chases him down despite the presence of the down B.
He's going too deep.
Oh, ready to Tekken?
So the down air, but he can.
Oh, stuffs out the down B. Oh,
I think
doesn't
that's.
no, there's no way.
No, it's
Yeah, it's still Kirby. Yeah, this is one of those. This has been the best match so far. We've seen some nice matches. This one has been really just back and forth, hit after hit. Yeah, oh, big time. Both of these characters.
Yeah. You can tell that both players are at a similar skill level. You love to see that.
Absolutely.
You never know who's gonna win the match. Last match was really close. This match is looking to be the same.
Yeah. I mean,
Okay.
generally speaking,
Back
I
down
mean,
there. The Falco cutscene. Gets 48%.
we have seen 2 matches, Bobin. Bro, the point still stands. It's still the best one. Leave me alone. But we're not going to see many matches today. It's a short bracket.
Yeah.
Leave me alone. 2 matches is half the tournament, dude. Anyway,
That's the
that's why we have me on. That's why we have me on. Like, it's a short tournament.
And you're a great commentator, bro.
I appreciate that, dude. You're even better. Okay, the up tilt strings gets the frame trap, gets him off stage.
We'll
He's
see
just kind of
another
carrying.
comeback for this match.
Big time.
You think
I
that-
think, grow up.
I was gonna say, do you think that he's gonna bring back? So you answered before I even asked. You can see the chemistry over there.
Oh yeah, exactly, bro. We're one mind, you know. But yeah, I mean, I definitely think. I mean, this is a bigger deficit than before because Phoenix Man isn't really at kill percent. Kind of. So Kirby has to Kirby has to like kind of, or sorry, just Abudy now. Abudy kind of has to like really. Oh, wait a second, is that a thing?
What?
Fair what? It's an F smash? What?
Damn.
That's a thing.
Oh yeah.
I
That's
killed
pretty
so
dope.
early.
Yeah.
Now he has the lead.
I've played against him before. I've died early to F smash. I was like, what the fuck are the kills like that? It could be possible.
Wow.
But
I was just
apparently he does.
Yeah.
So he can definitely bring it back. That's the way he plays.
Oh, yeah, big
He goes for the F smash kills. That's what I've seen the most from him.
Yeah. The big time. He's very strong on these moves, and he doesn't really spam it that much. So he's definitely very comfortable with throwing it out and needs to be thrown out.
Yeah, he knows. So the match is back at even.
Back to even, yeah. I mean, right now probably Abudy has the advantage because of the momentum. You know, when you make that comeback, I mean, it is your game to lose.
Yeah.
Doesn't get quite 2 frame. I'm not sure how often that does work. Well, shield pressure at the ledge. He had to do something before his shield got broken. Really strong spin. And the down smash seals it. Oh, no, he doesn't. He still has a chance. Still gets it back. Oh, good recovery. Good recovery there. Mixed up, he wasn't able
Oh,
to.
and now he's in the lead.
I mean, this is anybody's game at this point, honestly.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Recover's definitely on stage. Oh no!
He did it just one too many times. I noticed that too. He constantly trying to get his down B at this advantage. It's a great move for Kirby, but if you do it too much,
It is.
any other move, you're gonna get punished. 1 for 1. This has been incredible. So Simon, what do you think about that match?
I think that match was amazing. Kerbudi had the momentum of the comeback at the end, but he threw it all away with a very dangerous down B on stage. If he did off stage, it would be understandable. It would be less dangerous, but he did it on stage. He got punished by an up smash, and he lost the game.
Exactly. Yeah, that was really, really impressive stuff.
Yeah.
Kirby, I mean, definitely down B is one of those like little brother moves, like that like, is really difficult
in
to
casual.
first. Right, in casual play, and then you play offline for a while, and then you get used to it and you start beating it. But now online, it's a different thing. It's a different story. Where now you can't react to it. You have to guess and read if it's coming, and that can create kind of a 50-50. And that means that because Abudy was kind of doing it again and again, and I think he got a little bit careless with it. He finally he got punished because Falco, even though he doesn't have a lot of kill power, if he has the read, you're gonna die, just like with any character. So 1 for 1 now, 1-1. It's a best of 5 still, so it's a fair. We're gonna have a lot of games. We're gonna still see at least 2 more games before we crown a winner for this set. It can go anyway. Who do you really think is gonna? I should know it. Game 3.
I really don't know. Game 3.
Yeah, it could go
The
anyway.
set is really high. Listen,
I
oh,
love
I
this.
think this favors Kirby.
Could be too, yeah. Low profiling with the down tilt can really mess up some characters.
Yeah.
Yeah. The trip. I believe that's only 30% chance of happening. Yeah, with the jab block. Oh no! Didn't get the hit. He was a little bit late. Interesting. I don't know why he didn't just go for the F smash there, but regardless.
It's too early to kill, I think.
No, it wouldn't have killed, but it would have put him in a
Disadvantage. Oh, he gets down. He gets tech. He's ready. You know.
Text on deck. We are here for the online text.
Online texts are hard. They are way harder than big open.
Oh, big time. Because
Especially if
you have to
offline.
ready for the tech, and you have to like adjust your tech to the left, you know. And
Yeah.
remember, the lag is always.
Oh,
Is that kill? Oh,
what?
that was
Didn't
close.
kill? How?
I mean, no, sorry, it's the. I was talking to Musa about it earlier. It's the DI thing. You have to DI it incorrect. X-Man playing a bit more defensively this time around. A bit more of his bread and butter in terms of just trying to dash back.
Yeah,
Kirby does not have the greatest mobility in the world, so dashing back against Kirby is definitely a viable option. Doesn't really have the dash attack.
He's not going for the risky plays. All proves me wrong. But he has this. Yeah, my
Unfortunate.
bad.
Really unfortunate. Yeah. I don't know if he could have wall jumped or not, but regardless, now Abudy has the advantage, has the lead, and I think he's going to try to keep this on. Abudy he's only had the lead so far like once, and that's just at the end of the game. You know, we've never seen Abudy with an early lead, so let's see how he capitalizes. He's still going in. I respect it, you know. Oh, he tried to go
in the air. He gets the kill. Yeah, he tried to go for the suicide, I think.
Exactly. Yeah, Abudy has the potential to be a solid player. Like Molokhia says, Abudy has the potential to be a solid player. I disagree. I think he is a solid player. I don't believe he has. I think he's already there. Because Abudy has a lot of really strong options in terms of he understands how to use his risky options well. Maybe he didn't do well in the last game, but he's overall, and he also has a fantastic mentality. He's able to make these comebacks. Even if you're the better player, when you're behind, you have it's a tough mountain to climb because the opposing player doesn't have the incentive to it. Regardless, back to the match here. Doesn't kill. Excellent DI coming out from Phoenix Man. He's able to use that unique full hop. Oh! Uses the F smash. Uses the F smash to seal out the slot. One of the better F smashes in the game because of the way he kind of pushes himself forward. It's super, super difficult to deal with.
Take you by surprise. Oh, he gets very combos.
The trips up.
Into the other grab. He gets a lot of percentage out of that.
Oh yeah, big time. That's Kirby's bread and butter there. Oh, didn't spike. He could have spiked him there. I think if he drifted back, it would have taken him with him, and that would have been game. Pillar combos, melee doesn't.
Oh, okay.
Oh, but he gets the kill anyway. All right, last stock, not last hit, but you know, it feels like that because of how explosive these combos have been.
Oh, he gets that. Not sure why he's not getting the touching combos. Maybe because it's online. Maybe Kirby's DIing right. Maybe because it's Kirby. I don't know. Not sure, but.
Yeah, there's definitely some weird factors. I mean, definitely rage is taken into account here because now Phoenix Man has quite a bit of rage, and that does change their combos quite a bit. And sailing also does too, but that's a whole other thing. I'm not seeing Kirby go for a lot of sword, the neutral B, the sucking thing. Oh, didn't. Okay. I mean, I would imagine the Falco laser would be quite useful against Falco because it's just a good tool in general.
It doesn't want to get reflected back at him even stronger.
True. Exactly. I feel like Abudy is not opting to really go off stage for the kill. It's kind of just laying back and ledge trapping, but it's been working for him. He does have a sizable lead. He's kind of just always waiting at roll.
He's capitalizing on his
Big time. That's the. Oh, does he go for the? I thought we were gonna see a Twitter clip there, but I think it sends off the. Oh, back air out of shield, seals out the stock. All right, that's not the end of the set, but it's definitely putting on the final coffin. Those final nails in the coffin. Phoenix Man definitely has a chance to bring it back, but we're gonna see. We saw Abudy with an early lead. It was very, very strong, very safe. Was able to
By the
bad.
way, my cam is working now up.
I don't. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, Simon. There we go.
Hey guys, hey,
Finally,
how y'all
Andy.
doing?
Let's go. Oh my
You're
god! You see,
like,
that's the professional setup. With the because you see
nah,
my
nah,
wardrobe. You see everything. That's the professional setup. We respect it.
bro, your light is just amazing.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, I really appreciate that. Yo, Sammy, right? Yo, we got some Sammy with that beard. With Sammy with the. I like your shirt, by the way. I love your
Thanks.
shirt. I love your
I
shirt,
like your
dude.
face, by the way.
You. No, I disagree. Bad idea. Anyways, back to the set. So we're seeing now 2-1 leads for Abudy.
I had to go there at the end of the match. What happened? Who died?
Wait, who said that? Oh, you? Okay. What do you mean?
No, I had to
Wait,
go at the end of the match. I didn't see something happened. I had to go.
Oh yeah,
and
at
come back.
the end of the match, it was I believe it was Abudy sealing out the stock with a back air out of shield.
Oh, okay.
So that was because I think
2-1 for Abudy.
2-1 for Abudy. Phoenix Man was a little bit reckless with the F tilts on shield, and generally speaking, F tilts universally aren't very safe. So especially probably not Falcos. So you got punished, you got killed. Because Kirby's back air is big. It's a big hitbox. So you're gonna get hit out of shield.
It's a
Very
reliable
strong.
move.
Very strong. I believe I was told that it's one of his better ledge trapping tools because it's able to linger and kind of cover as many options as it wants. It's a whole weird thing.
So it stays out for a while.
Yeah, exactly. So, all right, game 3 here. This is kind of Abudi's game sets here. Can he pull it off, or can Phoenix Man, get some life here? Battlefield.
On Battlefield, I think we're going to game 5 after this. I'm not sure. Maybe Abudy can't steal it off here, but what do you think?
No, I agree with you, honestly, because of the additional benefit of Falco's combos working on this stage. I definitely do agree, because it's a tight match already, so getting any advantage on any side is probably going to be a huge deal. So I definitely do agree with your assessment on this. But, of course, maybe Abudy has some tricks up his sleeve on this stage, too. We don't really know yet, but we'll look into it. But you see, with how high Falco is able to jump, it gives him a unique ability to avoid his hitboxes, but I don't know if he's abusing it enough. Regardless, Abudy's having no trouble getting in there and doing basically whatever he wants. Not very rarely getting punished. That's kind of one of Falco's, I wouldn't say weaknesses, but it's not like he's wowing anybody without a shield option. You're not gonna, you're not, crying over, approaching his shield. Oh, gets the tech, really impressive, really impressive. So that's we always love to see that. Those fundamentals on display. Yeah, drops. That's unfortunate. Dropping shield or picking an option early. Steal up the stock there, and we're gonna see now Abudy with the lead is gonna just kind of run back, kind of do his thing. He's definitely not too worried about. Oh, gets the trip. We're gonna get some. All right, definitely really, really strong options coming up from Abudy. He's playing very safe. Oh, gets the lingering hit. It's a trade. So he wasn't able to capitalize fully on it. Attack just with the side B. Excellent shield pressure coming out from Abudy. I don't think I've seen him get punished out of shield once. And I'm really, really enjoying that. You don't see a lot of good shield pressure these days.
The spacing. Yeah.
Big time. Yeah, big time spacing, understanding of his frame data. That's also, you don't have to understand frame data, but yeah. It's always helpful. Careful, I think, it's the opposite. Both are mashing hard, even if they are in the defensive. I wouldn't say they're mashing. I think the term, when you say mashing, there's a lack of calculation. Yeah, you can be aggressive without mashing. They're not, neither of these players are mashing. Both of these are...
This set is enjoyable to watch. They're both going in. They're both aggressive.
Both aggressive, but neither of them is making any overcommitments or playing mindlessly. You can see Abudy, the way he positions himself with his down tilt, he has a mindset, he has an understanding of what he wants. Phoenix Man approaching with shield, dash back, and neutral boost. They're definitely...
When he comes across the stage, Kirby with rage.
Yeah, Kirby with... Oh, damn! Okay, then...
Okay.
Yeah, weird thing down tilt's kill, but regardless, some combos on deck.
Kirby, yeah.
Oh, we're gonna see some stuff here?
Okay. To another cutscene.
66% right away. That's the strength of the character.
This is only special cutscene to cutscene. Oh.
Yeah, really, really trying to go for the pressure.
The up air. Will kill, and he brings it back. Oh my god. See, when I told you Battlefield gives him an advantage.
Exactly. Yeah, that was really impressive. Wow.
Yeah, it was.
That was really impressive. Really just takes him out. The 0 to death takes him out. Unbelievable. Anyways, you know, he was really just, yeah, that's why he was teabagging. You're right, Ham. He was trying to get off the platform. He knew he was in a dangerous position. This is why stages matter, everybody. This is why stages matter. And Sammy, you called it. This stage, I mean, you did. I mean, I can't see Phoenix Man losing, even though it's even right now. I mean, Phoenix Man has, I'm sure, he is feeling himself right now. But nope, big time. Trip.
Stage. Not gonna go for the edge guard. He wants to play it really safe. He wants to seal it off this game.
Yeah, Sammy, I mean, I definitely know you're a big fan of RNG, so seeing all these trips, I'm sure you'll be here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
RNG is the way to play. You know, making a lot of people mad right now.
Exactly. Hero should be legal. Exactly. Oh, F tilt, Jack Chase does not catch him with the side B. That's the second time that's happened. That's unfortunate. Maybe there's some unique
down B even after he lost.
Yeah.
Due to the last game. He should learn.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. People in the chat talking about sensitivity, but right now, the only thing I'm sensitive about is, like, I'm at the edge of my seat right now. This is incredible. Yeah. This is exciting.
This is not even game 5. This is game 4.
It's not even game 5. This is, and you know Phoenix Man is, this is losers. He wants to go offline. This is everything to him. You know? I mean, for Abudy, I mean, this is...
Oh, dash attack will not be enough to kill.
They're playing.
Oh, that was a mistake. Going for the up B.
I mean, have you ever seen it?
Not really. Yeah.
Oh, that's a first.
I think that was a mistake from... Was it a misinput from...
I have no idea.
Man to use the up B that high up?
Sharinova. Oh,
Okay,
that's the
okay.
that's the rematch. But yeah, very strong. Right? Yeah, really. Yeah, we can hear you. Really strong showing from Abudy there. Seals it out. Very proud of him. Very good work there. And of course, also very, very impressive showing from Phoenix Man. You know, that 0 to death in a second stock. I mean, that was some of the best Falco games I've ever seen.
That set was amazing, to be honest. I kind of wanted it to go to a game 5 just to see more of that set.
Same here. I mean, more of that would have been amazing, but you know, that's not how things work sometimes.
Hopefully, onwards, sets be like that.
Hopefully, yeah, we're gonna get a really nice set here with Ham and Sharinova. I believe. Okay, so earlier on, Ham played a different Ness. He played against Salt, right? And so he's gonna play the same matchup, but not the same player. So he's gonna have a different mindset. Oh, okay, Sammy's gone. Bro, I bored him to death. Damn it. Was my analysis that bad? I really made him leave like that. God, okay. All right, I guess I'm gonna solo the show. So as I was saying, you know, when you play different players of the same character, it can kind of throw you off because as often, even though a lot of characters have, I guess you could say, what's the word, like win conditions and very centralized movesets, especially in Ultimate, a lot of characters kind of have a very clear idea of what they want. They still vary a lot in terms of execution and what they, you know, how they play the game. Like, I'll give you an example. Like in terms of a matchup here in Sweden, I play a lot is what's the word? Wii Fit. There's a lot of Wii Fits, you know, or Bayonetta. You know, for example, I can play two different players and they play completely differently. You know, their combos are different. You know, the way their mindsets, or maybe one of them is a little bit more likes burst options a little bit more. One of them likes playing, you know, using witch time a little bit more. You know, so it's just you can never ever, you know, all the fundamentals that carry over from one character is not necessarily going to carry over, especially if it's a better player and uses their skill sets even, you know, and this is, and I'm not even joking. Like, I mean, for example, I spent a lot of time watching Ike VODs, you know, or Samus VODs, and if you put I guess you could say a blank Ike on screen a top level like no tag, no ult or anything like that, I would still be able to tell you if that was Leo or if that was Mars or if that was Ryuga, etc., etc., because you can really see the style is in their play, And so I went on long tangent just to explain one basic thing is Ham might have beaten Saw, but that doesn't mean he's going to beat Sharinova. Sharinova is a very different kind of Ness where he throws out a lot more preemptive hitboxes. Even though Ness might lack with range, he doesn't lack for disjoints because he's still, those little bubbles are disjoints. Hey, Tommy, welcome back. I'm sorry to bore you so much that you have to leave.
No, I had to do something.
Damn, bro. You could have told me, bro. You could have said something.
No.
Anyways, so I was just going on a long tangent about how I think. So basically, earlier on, Ham played a different Ness, Salt.
Yeah.
And, Salt is a little bit more defensive. He's a little bit more patient. I played Salt myself, so I'm familiar with how Salt plays. Nova is different because Sharinova is a lot more aggressive. He's a little bit more of the typical Ness you'll see. Throws out a lot of hitboxes preemptively because he knows he can get away with them. And that's not wrong. I don't hold that against him. You do what you got to do to win. I respect it.
Yeah.
So he throws a lot of hitboxes. He's very comfortable using PK fire. He's better at recovering than Salt was. Okay, and Salt knew how to recover, but Sharinova, I don't think I've seen him get a charge once the whole tournament. So that's I would say a very good strength of his. And Ham, definitely Ness has a lot of mix-ups with the air dodges, the different double jumps, and the different arrows he can use.
I think that should be Ness 101. You need to be able to recover with Ness.
That's exactly.
Major disadvantage, I guess.
Yeah, big time. Especially with Palutena. Palutena is able to. You would think in the Palu matchup, it's all about down B and the counter, but actually down tilt, being able to 2-frame with down tilt has been very, very helpful for him because he's able to put him in a bad position. I'm not sure if you've played this matchup because I don't think you ever played Palu competitively.
I just played Palu for like a week or something.
I think everybody played Palu for about a week, and they're like, "Oh, this is broken," and then they realize that no.
Then they get bored quickly. Yeah, I want to have fun. Exactly. No offense to Palu players, but
No. No offense to Paluans. Yes. Anyways, we're gonna look into now. Let's see. I suppose, but you also hear a lot, and it's a real thing that Paolo is nerfed on Wi-Fi because she's not able to. She's a bit more of a reactionary character, and she also has kind of tighter combos, and those aren't really. And you'll definitely, and if you're not familiar with Paolo being, worse on Wi-Fi, Paolo mains will tell you that Paolo is worse on Wi-Fi. You'll never ever go through a discussion without hearing that.
Going online from having one of the best characters in the game than offline. Even if your character gets like nerfed even slightly, they will feel the nerf.
Exactly. Yeah, they're gonna go from a top 3 character to a top 5 character. No, they can't.
That's not like fair.
Oh my god! Like they can't. It's just.
What are you gonna
do?
Top tier privilege.
Absolutely, yeah, top tier privilege. I respect it. We joke, we kid, but honestly, this is a competition. Play the best characters.
You gotta do
if you want to win, go with it. There's no shame in doing what you got to do to win, as long as it's within the bounds of the rules and you're respectful. Speaking of being, respectful.
If you want to,
that's versus Paolo, 2 of the most beloved characters in the roster. We're gonna start off, as you can see, the aggression comes right away from Sharinova. He throws out a lot of that.
Oh no, what is that? On stage.
I heard an insight from Musa. Ham, I definitely gotta hide my bias here because, Ham is a Jeddah guy. Everyone's a Jeddah guy here, but Ham has been here for a while. So, definitely, but of course, Sharinova, we can't, just disrespect the newcomer like that. Sharinova has definitely shown up some really strong options and abilities.
So great in this qualifier.
Oh yeah, big time. He's definitely been the biggest reveal so far in the tournament. Definitely look out for this guy. This is a.
Oh no!
He will be missed. Yeah. Unfortunately, we don't really have a potion anymore, which is really sad. really, really sad thing.
Where is he?
I'm making it sound like he died, but he went to
Yeah,
therapy.
you're making sense. Bro, you scared me for a second there.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Okay,
I mean, he's in
back to
therapy.
the match
He might as well.
because something important happened. Cam lost
yeah.
2 stocks, like unfortunately.
Yeah.
He got gimped 1
Yeah,
stock.
but
1 stock.
yeah, let's see if he can bring it back. You know, definitely this is a different Ness. I think he needs to big time. Maybe a little bit more dashbacks, maybe a little bit more preemptive hitboxes. I don't know. I'm just saying random things and hoping they make sense. Please don't get me. No, without Musa here, because without Musa here, I would just like ask him. I would basically just like say random stuff, and then Musa would correct me. Yeah, but you're better than Musa, so I can. Yes, you're better than Musa, so this is even better. How do you feel about this?
Everything you said is good.
Let's go. I knew it.
This matchup, it's weird. I think the Sparrow player in this matchup should play a bit from distance, but at the same time, Ness can just down B everything in heal. So I don't really know what a Sparrow player should do in this situation.
Everybody should be distant. Just keep in mind, guys. Be safe out there.
Yeah, exactly.
But exactly. Sammy's the doctor who knows what he's talking about. The reason I was talking about a coach and I think.
God.
Oh God! Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
Upbeat in Ness.
Wait a minute. Who needs a Toshin when we got this guy? Oh my God, we got our Ness.
This is the new Octoshin.
New Octoshin. New Octoshin, bro.
New
I
Octoshin.
mean, we love Octoshin.
Okay,
but this
don't call
Octoshin
it
is probably
that.
gonna stay. It's probably gonna stay
Don't let
Ness,
it stick.
you know.
Yeah.
Oh no, yeah. It's already too late. He's no.
He's the new Octoshin. Okay.
That's his new tag. I'm sorry. I don't make the rules. I just decide them. Anyways, what if he is Octoshin? Wait a minute. What if he is?
Smurfing.
What if?
Octoshin.
I mean, have we
Nah,
ever
nah,
have
I
we
don't
ever
think
seen? Wait, have we ever seen Sharinova and Octoshin in the same room? Let me ask you this.
Oh,
Have we?
have we?
I mean,
Have we?
and the thing is, everyone's always wearing masks now, right?
Yeah.
So we don't know. We can't say for sure.
I could
you
go
know?
to a tournament, say I'm bobbing, you know.
I
Suddenly
mean,
you
and
find
people.
out you have bad results.
You're too pretty. Like people
Nah,
wouldn't
nah,
believe
nah.
you. It's like, this guy's attractive.
I'm not.
Exactly. We've never
attracted.
seen Sharinova. We would never.
Yeah.
Shut up. No, that's not. We can't, bro. Don't lie on stream. Don't lie like that. There's kids here. Don't lie, kids. Anyways,
I'm not lying.
bro. We have never seen Sharinova. Exactly. That's my point. And remember, wait a second. I just realized something. Octoshin, if you go on Twitter, no, Octoshin's tag is Novtoshin and Sharinova. I'm sorry, bro. We got him, guys.
Damn.
He's
Is this bobbing or
Oh.
is this L?
Anyways, game 2. All right, is Ham gonna be able to adapt? He has more games now. You know.
I think Hamilton's had a misfortune in game 1. This game's gonna be
Yeah,
better.
and that
I think.
definitely got a little bit more. You can definitely see a little more, fire in him with the way he's approaching with Nares. Definitely a unique and new strategy from Palutena. Definitely haven't seen that before. Anyways, I know. I'm sorry. I honestly, I'm sounding salty, but I'm just trying to like fill time. I don't think Palu's there annoying or anything like that.
Especially online, it's not that hard to deal with.
I mean, I played Mario. I can escape that frame 1, so I don't even worry that much.
Oh, okay.
Anyways, yeah, exactly. I played Mars. I need no help with that. Anyways, back to the game. We've been just talking about everything except for the game, but now here we are, throwing out fairs and see, this is what I talk about. Oh,
The back. We'll take the first
dude, the magnet.
Sharinova is going in this match, this tournament. Damn.
Using Peak Flash, that was nasty.
Fucked up PK Flash. That's why it's a usable move now.
Oh my god, yeah, exactly.
Oh, he reached the air dodge into another PK fire, into another grab.
So much.
He's popping off this tournament.
He is doing his thing. I mean, he is like, wow, what a breakout.
Trying to go in, but oh, that's a bit late to go F smash there. Okay,
Just,
sends him off the edge. Is this the beginning? Okay.
yeah, this is.
Oh,
God.
okay, that's a, okay.
Woo! Okay. Now. Yeah. Anyways,
This is Ham's get the comeback.
Absolutely. Yeah, this is definitely one of those situations where you really have to show the kind of mental fortitude you have as a competitor, and if you can just get a combo, if you can just get a nair, get him off stage. Oh, well, speak of the devil, you got him. Oh, never mind, he didn't capitalize, but
The most important thing Ham is trying to do right now is to get him off stage. To try and use his recovery. Ooh, he gets the yo-yo. He gets the star KO. That's very unfortunate. Ham is losing by some, but he's still...
I know this is isn't Octoshin because Octoshin would have taunted there.
Yeah.
He would have counter-picked to like another character, even though he won. Regardless, back to the combo.
No! He gets the death. Oh my god. Okay, if he dies. No. That was... Yeah. It's... Yeah. That was good of him to take the combo. If it was me, I would just left the controller. That's it.
Right?
Ham has the tap.
I would have already like sad tweeted at that point. Like, come on. That's the only thing.
That will be enough. Yeah, that's exactly. Oh, the DI. Let's go. That was... Oh no, not again. He ended game 1 with it. He ended game 2 with it. Well, why? Why is he doing this?
Nutty. That was insane. That was wild. I love that game.
That one combo that didn't kill. He was like, my flashy combo didn't kill. My flashy move will kill.
Oh my god. And then he SD'd and then he just still won. That's incredible. Molo, can we ban Molo from the stream? He's coaching. We can't let that happen. No need to rush things.
I mean, we wouldn't know if he DMing him, so it's the same thing.
No coaching. Anyways. Oh wow, my voice is. I'm gonna get kicked out of this apartment because I've been yelling too much, and my neighbors are.
It's alright. It's alright.
I'm gonna be homeless, but it's worth it. It's worth it.
No, you're too cute. They won't kick you out.
No, trust me, they'll kick me out.
He has a sword next to his name. You can't touch him. The man is untouchable.
Well, I have nothing next to my name. I don't know. Somebody should put a pen next to my name. Okay, so anyways, so what do we have here? Oh, it's the same set. I forgot. It's a best of 5. I'm forgetting it's a best of 5. So we still have. Yeah. So we're gonna have now. So we got Abudy chilling, waiting in losers final. We're gonna see who's gonna have to play Abudy later on.
Is this winners finals or? Oh, okay.
Winners finals, yeah.
So this is top 3. So
this is top 3.
Players we are gonna see tomorrow. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Whoever wins the set is guaranteed a spot in
tomorrow's invitation. How excited are you for tomorrow's local?
Me? I am so excited. Yeah. I am so. I mean, I'm not going. I'm like.
Yeah, of course, because we're not
miles away.
Yeah.
But I'm so excited, like, just to see everyone. Like, I'm gonna ask someone to like put me on a GoPro on like a Zoom call. I don't know. I just want to be there, like POV, Jeddah tournament. Yeah. I don't know. And then you just see everybody
really
doing
excited to watch that. Of course, we must thank Ab for organizing the whole thing.
Oh, Ab is the GOAT. Ab is absolutely the GOAT. I mean, we're not getting paid a penny to say this. We just love Ab to death. He is the reason this is all together. Jeddah is just, oh my goodness. He's just absolutely amazing for this scene. And speaking of absolutely amazing things for the scene, back to the matchup. We're gonna see now Ham with the renewed fire in his soul. Speaking of fire in his soul, he just got teammate fire.
He's getting more fire in his soul.
Yeah, big time. Now it's a bit too much. Tries to throw out a lot of preemptive hitboxes to try to. Oh boy.
It's kind of hard against Sinus. His hitboxes are just bigger.
Yeah, big time. Yeah, that's really weird.
Good shield pressure from her.
Big time.
Oh, he reads the neutral B and beats it and moves up.
Oh no. I mean, it's not too much help, but.
Does he go?
I don't. Yeah, try to counter. Yeah, the thing is, probably his input lag. Honestly.
Could be. If he read that. Oh yeah. I mean the stock, not the game. I think he should go for the edge guard rather than the. you know, after he does the up, you know, when he's doing the up, I think he should go for him. Don't you think? Or is it dangerous to go down there?
What do you mean?
When
what do you
he's
mean?
doing
Like-
the up, when he's controlling the upbeat, like this is wide
Right.
open. Should he go for him there? Because I've seen people do.
Well,
it.
I mean, if you're ready, because the thing is, once you see him like halfway, it's too late. But
Yeah,
if you read him, like now, like if you go there now,
Yeah. But he didn't upbeat. See, the mix-up there is
yeah,
kind
you're
of
right.
hard. Yeah, to-
It's a mix-up, you know. Like if you mess it up, he gets off stage for free. You might even
Yeah.
spike, you know.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
it's sometimes, and especially since Paulo has the out tilt.
Oh, no.
Oh, off stage, strong situation for Ness. Oh, is he dead?
Okay, no, he's not dead. I was scared. Okay, this.
He died in. He died in there. That was a mix-up and a half. Oh, fair. No back here.
Oh, he needs to decide to. He goes for.
Oh!
Yeah, I hope he didn't. I hope he didn't hear me because that would be coaching.
Yep, that's it. Ham is definitely at a deficit.
Yo, and he gets the stock. Ham is at a whole stock.
That's so unfortunate.
I
Yeah, whole
still
stock.
believe that Ham could bring it back. Could win.
Paulo isn't really a character that has a great comeback potential, but I mean, it's all about the player here.
Yeah.
Can he do it? I think he. Oh, counter! You needed some at this point. No, I didn't do it.
Yeah.
You have to
Counter
do something.
would be good against Ness's big hitboxes. Okay,
Oh.
he's getting some momentum. Okay.
Throws a lot of safe snares and fairs.
Keep up that momentum. Oh, nice.
Oh,
okay.
Neutral get up.
Oh
Down
my god, that was
Ooh,
good.
good frame trap.
He hit him.
Frame trap. Yep.
Nice. He's adapting, but it's a little
What a
bit.
fantastic stop!
Yeah.
What a fantastic stop from him, and he's able to kind of seal things out and really put himself in a strong position to not only get momentum, but also. You were saying?
I was saying that you can see the adaptation.
Big time. Yeah, he definitely seems switchable.
Took him some time, but he got there.
Absolutely.
He's trying
Yeah.
to get the kill with the up B again for the third
Mhm.
time.
Yeah, exactly.
I
I
don't
mean,
think
maybe
Ham is gonna let him this time.
exactly. I don't think so too. I think Ham is just too upset at that move. Oh no!
Oh no, okay. He's trying to read Ham's up B's. He needs to mix it up.
Yeah. Up air. Oh, that was an up air. I think that was in the sequence.
No.
Oh, he adapts and rolls. Okay, see, that's the annotation. He knows that he got punished for the last one.
Oh,
What a
counter. It stays out a long time. Oh, okay.
fantastic DPI.
At 165.
Did he get back to stage?
Oh no. This is
That's
scary.
what he uses. Jumping down from platform. Gets him off stage.
Off stage.
Terrible spot for Ness. Does he? No.
Oh no. This is air dodge. Wait.
Really? Waits.
Oh no! The big hit flash is gonna do it and takes game 3. That one. I don't know if that was a big movement from Ham or that was unfortunate. The 3-0 for Sharinova.
3-0 for Sharinova. That was
3-0,
fantastic.
but all games were kind of close, to be honest.
I mean, no, actually, the first game wasn't that. Oh wait, was it? I
Yeah.
don't remember.
It was like a stock difference.
I don't remember that game being that close, but I don't remember.
Yeah. After game 1, basically Ham started adapting, and it was a little bit too late for him. There at the end.
Yeah. A little too late, but still a very, very impressive showing. That I mean, it's really difficult, you know, when you're under stress in bracket to make make those adaptations. You know, it's always really rough. You know.
So
you were saying?
we have Sharinova moving into grand finals and Ham going into losers finals to face off per Abudy. So are we gonna see Kirby and Pablo?
Oh yeah, that's gonna be that. I mean, I know that Ham is experienced in the matchup, and before we continue talking about that match, I will say also Octoshin.
Octoshin,
dude.
Octoshin, we know you're the one who's.
Oh. Wait a second. He followed as soon as he guaranteed himself a spot in the finals. Oh my god! Seriously, I mean, Sharinova is.
Okay, so Sharinova has guaranteed a spot for tomorrow's.
Congratulations.
Yeah, for tomorrow's invitational. Imagine tomorrow We don't see Sharinova there. It's just Octosian.
Yeah.
Octosian saying there is no
Exactly.
Sharinova.
He literally rips off his mask like, haha, like that's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
And he gets kicked out because it gets, we try to
No, yeah. No, no,
or he's allowed to
I
play
think
somebody else.
I think Sharinova is real.
I feel like he is real, but he's like real in our hearts. I don't know.
Okay. Makes sense.
I don't know. I've never seen him. I'm sure he's a nice guy. But yes, congratulations to Sharinova. Really happy for you. I know it must feel amazing to go to your first online Jeddah local and make it to grands and get yourself into a position to compete with the best in Jeddah. Very congratulations. Now moving on to the next step with Ham and Abudy. Both of these guys, I've played against both of these guys a bunch of times. I know they're great players. I know they know what they're doing. This is an interesting matchup. Palu, Kirby, that's as far up and down the tier list as you'll go, I'm being serious, and even though I'm not a person, of course, I'm not a person that's all about tier list. I don't think it matters that much. But seeing, Kirby, it's definitely an uphill battle. Do you think Abudy can pull it off? What do you feel about this matchup? What do you think?
About the matchup, I think Palu has good options to anti-aerial Kirby because Kirby's in the air most of the time. Yeah, he has nair, he has up air. Those options are good for dealing with Kirby in the air. What do you think?
Well, I 100% agree, especially with the fact that Palu has disjoints, long range moves, that can prevent Kirby from getting in. That's, I think, is a big deal in this matchup. Kirby has to really struggle, to get an opening. In general, especially against Palu, who's one of the best characters in the game, and she's one of the best for a reason. And I just don't see. Here's my main thing, right? I just don't see how Abudy's gonna get those F smashes, mainly because of how safe Palu's moves are. Because Falco, he had to make some commitments to get in, right? Palu doesn't really have to do that, So Molokhia says actually Kirby plays mostly grounded or with short hop. That's true because Kirby actually has terrible airspeed, so his movement isn't great in the air. So even though he occasionally jumps, his grounded moves are really good when it comes to down tilt and having a good dash smash. Yeah. Also a good grab game with good follow-ups. So sure, he has good aerials, but they're not good for neutral. I don't know.
They're good for combo.
Exactly. Yeah. So.
My bad then.
No, it's always good to have Molo.
Molo.
Here. So yeah, exactly.
The pro.
Molo should be here. Let's be real. Molo should probably be on this.
Yeah.
Should take my spot here on the commentary share, but for some reason you guys have to suffer with me. So speaking of suffering, how do you deal with Palu's recovery as Kirby? Actually, when you think about it, can you just down air ledge?
I'm not sure.
He could. Right, because it lingers, right? I'm enjoying you too. You guys are amazing. Sammy is amazing. I 100% agree.
No,
that
Robin is amazing, and you
I
are
100%
amazing.
agree that Sammy is
No.
amazing. Mono is amazing. Sammy is amazing. Ab is
Everyone
amazing.
in the Jeddah scene is amazing.
We can agree on that. And I'm not in Jeddah right now, so I 100% agree with that. So
you're amazing. Shut up.
I will
You're an honorary Jeddah scene member.
Oh yeah. Anyways, so as for Palu and Kirby, would Kirby? How can Kirby utilize? I think the neutral beat in this matchup, being able to absorb the auto reticle and use it for his own purposes. How do you think that would work?
I'm not sure. Kirby usually doesn't have projectiles, but if he inhales Palu, he's gonna have a projectile, and that might, play in his favor for a little bit.
3, 2,
Yeah.
1.
Interesting.
Okay.
So we're not already.
Oh, okay, that's a lag test, I think.
Yeah, Kirby's crouch is definitely one of the most difficult things that I didn't know was a thing. I definitely struggled a lot with it
The pancake?
first. Yeah, the pancake, yeah.
Tourney
Battlefield. Oh my god. Oh, he's pissed. Oh my god.
Oh, that's why. Yes, yeah, okay.
That's unfortunate.
Game 1 goes to misunderstanding. Okay, so one of these guys we are gonna see tomorrow, and one of those is gonna stay at home
Yeah.
or do whatever they want.
Yeah, that's gonna be really sad. Yeah, that's gonna be really, really sad. I hope
Yeah.
not, you know.
And man, I'm just really excited to watch tomorrow's invitational.
Yeah,
Finally,
I mean-
some good offline Smash gameplay.
right, exactly. It's gonna be so sick, you know. I'm so excited.
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
Okay.
I am so excited. First local in a year. Here we go. Alright, let's see.
Alright, I thought he was
one
gonna
goes right back.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so he's playing super. Oh, okay. No trip, no RNG there. Sorry, Sammy.
So
I'm sorry.
he can only get the grab if he trips.
Yeah, I believe so. I don't know. I'm not saying that he does or doesn't. I don't know. But I think that's what it looks. I mean, right there he tried. I know that the trip has only a certain percent chance of.
How low is it?
Not too high. I think it's like I'm not sure. I think it's 30%. I think. I'm not sure. Probably not. I shouldn't say that. Alright, so down throw back here. I know that was nerfed, but if you DI in, which unfortunately I do it a lot, you're gonna get hit by that move, and that's gonna kill. But of course, she doesn't really. I don't think. Okay, so the dash attack, the mythical dash attack, you know. Yeah, and now definitely Ham is certainly happy that he can throw out these side Bs freely and not have to worry about a reflector.
Yeah.
That's really.
There's
Um,
there's
yeah.
no nest to eat up all his projectiles.
Exactly. I know.
Ooh,
Steals up the first stock. Yep, this is going to be interesting.
you can see Ham is much more comfortable playing this matchup than he was playing the next
Yeah,
match.
yeah. Ham has a clear game plan, which is going to jump around, hopping. Yeah, he's playing this game. He's for sure playing this game.
Okay, he's doing his combos, the nairs, the back airs.
Yeah,
He's playing his
very
safe.
hopping around a lot. Really abused the fact that Kirby does not have the best range, nor does he have enough speed to abuse.
Oh, it's the
Alright.
F smash.
Beat or range when you got that. What the wow.
You love to see those F smashes. He knows when and where to exactly throw them out. He's not spamming them. He throws them out when he knows that they're gonna hit.
Exactly. That's so rare to see online, you know. I'd love to see, you know.
That's smart.
Yeah. No, you're seeing a lot of options here. From Abudy. Oh, using the down, using the low profiling to escape the auto reticle didn't quite enough range. Oh,
Okay.
does he? Okay. That was, you know.
Kirby just looks so cool. He looks cute.
Yeah. Oh, he always looks adorable. You look cute, by the way. That's that. Let's see what else he does. Oh, dash attack. That's pretty unsafe. I don't think Ham knew that, so he didn't get a punish. Yeah, so you're definitely seeing, you know, Kirby get away with something there. Oh, covers the roll, I believe, where it was at a spot dodge. Harry's doesn't look like it was on purpose because he didn't receive it. Oh,
he
the
gets
up
the
air.
up air.
I think he messed up the DI there because he DI'd straight up. That was the Travis Scott DI. I think I stole that from somebody else's commentary. Don't.
It's okay, it's okay. No, don't say they stole it. They don't know.
I stole it. It was from EE. Leave me alone. Anyway, so you're gonna get the combo. Actually, no combo, does no extension because
Ham
it's
has
rage.
his life advantage, right? Okay.
Never have his shield that gets the kill. No, I forget how strong that move is because he's so happy. He's smiling. You wouldn't think that would kill.
It's just
You know? He's like, oh, you're
Is that Kirby or Mickey Mouse? Oh, the platform just, you know, stopped him from getting the, again, from getting the fair combos. So I think
all of these guys. All of
this
these guys.
is definitely Ham chose this stage, I think. Oh, the up air! Whoa, take the game.
Feels it out.
Okay, I can't speak.
That was clearly like definitely has got some fire inside of him, and he's definitely
Ham is
definitely
angry after that set.
yeah. I don't know.
He's here
exactly.
to say he wants his
Yeah,
revenge.
He
Sharinova.
wants his revenge. And he wants his placement. He wants to go to that tournament. I know he does.
I know he does. Yeah, he really wants to go.
You know, all the homies are there. I mean, that's what it's really for. It's for the homies.
Yeah.
You always
It's
want
for
to be
the
around.
homies.
Everything is for the homies. You know.
Exactly.
Exactly.
You should take a ticket and come here. Just
What's
for
that?
the event. Take a ticket to
What?
Jeddah and come here.
I tried, dude. I tried.
Really?
But like, literally, yeah, that was the plan for like a week. But I didn't want to tell anyone in case things went wrong, and things did go wrong. So that's why I didn't say. But unfortunately, but you know what? Maybe this summer.
Safety,
you
maybe,
know, we'll,
you know, it's all for the best.
safety. Exactly. Like, of course, you're allowed to be sad about things, while also knowing that it's the right thing. You know.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, so definitely, you know, but we'll try to focus on this instead because you know we're all this is the last day of the year, and hopefully, you know, we got better things ahead. Hopefully, we can all move past this. Great year, fantastic year. It's full of amazing events time and time again. But I will say though, I feel like all of us have gotten really, really close over this period online. So I would definitely say, to a certain extent, this was a good year in certain ways.
Okay, so we have game 2.
Yep, game 2 here with Ham and Abudy. Abudy's throwing a lot more down tilts this time around. Looking to see maybe if he's trying to catch on to something. And speaking of catching on, he's going to catch on another additional percent because of that nair. Air Train doesn't really connect that lower percent. This is just really unfortunate right now for Abudy. It just really feels like he has no way of getting in consistently against Qualifier. Which is true for most characters, but it feels additionally true for Kirby.
Oh, no,
but,
yes,
you know,
yes,
that's unfortunate. Very unfortunate. I mean, I'm sure Ham will take that all day, every day. Like, you know, take it to offline, you do what you gotta do. Stock is a stock. But still, you know, you always want to see, you know, people lose at the
but
best.
he can bring it back. It's not that much of a difference. And we saw him bring it back. Bring it back. Yeah.
We know, we know exactly. We know he's got the mentality. We know he has the kill power for it. You know, we'll see.
The only thing getting in his way from coming back is the kind of the matchup. He's not really been able to get in, as you said.
Yeah. And I'm not gonna sit here and say, oh, this is only winnable, because I'm sure there's gotta be some way. It's just, you know, it's gonna take a little while for Abudy to try to figure it, you know, because there's a reason why you see a lot of Palus, you know. There's a good reason why. So, figure some things out, and unfortunately, hasn't figured it out yet, because he got that back here on the ledge. See a lot of another stock, and with a very strong move here right now. I mean, Abudy, I hope he's still exactly does not have very good contact.
For him to win right now, he needs to put in the risk. He's not been really putting in risks the past game, playing it safe, you know, calculating the F smash. I think now he needs to throw some of them out there.
I think, look, this is going to be a read. I think he's going to change from Kirby after this. I think we're going to see an inkling. We're going to see something. We're going to see something. I think that's my read. That's my read. We're going to see something. And I think Ham is going to initially struggle with it. But we'll see. We'll see. The game is not over. You know, I didn't lock it off the prediction. You know, it's not over until it's over. Until the 000 is blocked, it is not over. And he's chasing for that back throw.
Ham is playing really well this game.
With this rage, a back throw will probably kill.
Oh!
No. I didn't kill?
Okay, he gets
never mind.
fair off stage to seal off the first stock.
Gets the grab. Okay. Grab the combo. Okay.
Okay.
No.
Oh no!
What?
What
Oh
happened
god!
there?
And right! And just like that, the game is even! Oh,
Yeah.
he's got some momentum.
Yeah, he has rage too now. It's close.
It just needs a trip. Just needs a trip.
Ah, he gets
Never
the
mind.
backhand that. Ooh, will not be enough. Yeah,
And you get the train ticket. He's coming back.
Ah, okay.
Never mind.
Side B
Wow.
get him.
Yeah, that was.
Nice.
I'm sure Ham was feeling the
Yeah.
pain. That felt him really. That was rough. But he manages to seal things off.
He just wanted to take the stock. He was like, nope, not having this, not right
Yeah.
now. Not after
Exactly.
last set. I'm here to
Exactly.
stay. That's what he's thinking right now.
Yeah, he wants it. He wants that offline, and I
Yeah.
you know, but it's not over yet.
One
And
game
like
away
I-
and it's not over, yeah. We
Yeah,
could
like
see
I
the
said-
switch as you said.
Yeah, because I played against him in bracket, and he has pulled out the Inkling against me a few times.
He
Because he's
pulled
not.
out- Oh, okay. I played against
no, I
him
thought-
once and he pulled out K rule against me.
Interesting. I mean, maybe that's the play here online. I mean, maybe who knows?
But
you know?
yeah, online
Uh,
just throw around projectiles.
Mm.
Yeah. That's
mean-
the meta online.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, the thing is, I mean, Jeddah players have dropped. So many of them have dropped Inkling. Maybe, I mean,
Yeah,
maybe he dropped them too. You never know.
could be. Never know.
I've always been an advocate of sticking with your characters because I really feel like overcoming a bad matchup is a great way to get better.
Definitely. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, definitely. I mean,
Or you know, just pocket Pikachu.
or just pocket Pikachu.
Yeah.
That's-
Bad
or just
matchup, Pikachu.
Imagine maining Kirby and having a Pikachu for bad matchups. I'm pretty sure he is a Pika main at that point, you know?
Yeah. He sticks with the Kirby. He's confident with this Kirby that he can do it.
I respect
mean,
it.
Last game, if he didn't. Oh my god. If he got that second downer there, that would have been really,
Yeah.
dangerous for him.
Big time. Yeah, that's really unfortunate, but he still has the potential and ability to seal out this stock.
Yeah.
That's your game now, in the fourth.
Okay.
Supposed to? Does he? No. Okay, he claims
Doesn't
entertainment.
look intentional.
No, I mean, he was spamming jumps
He
already.
recovers to
probably.
mid stage. That's good for him.
Exactly. Gets a burst option read, and doesn't really capitalize on it very much. Does that
Yep.
kill? Oh, no. Oh, he had a
70.
read on the counter beat. That was impressive.
Yeah.
That would have killed. Counter? That would have killed. I've seen that.
Oh, the
No!
down smash, two frame. That was amazing. Yeah. How can he time it online?
Wow! That was some wolf shenanigans right there.
Yeah, exactly. Kirby with the hidden talent.
Even Wolf is like, come on, bro, that's a bit much. You can't. You know?
Okay, will he get?
Wolf would probably be like, but anyways, and up till his shield tries to get the opening. Let's see what he's trying to do here. More. I mean, Kirby's Mr. pretty safe on shield. It looks like,
Yeah.
even though he's tiny, a little baby guy, like he's still avoiding gravity.
Well, maybe that's why he's too small.
I mean, yeah, I mean, literally, if you pancake, you can't get gravity.
Oh, the counter, he hits it after the 10th time.
Okay, Pay still said Ham didn't snap the ledge, so he was vulnerable. Why are you gonna ruin it for us, bro? That was a hot bro. Taking my hand, bro. Anyway, we're gonna
Oh,
pretend
counter
like
will kill him. That's two stock to two stock.
Actually, isn't she wearing heels? How are her heels that strong? I mean, actually, no.
Actually,
Those
it
are
makes her
heels.
stronger.
You're right. It's like heels.
Have you ever been hit by a heel?
I am neither gonna confirm nor deny that. Yeah. I'm not gonna confirm or deny whether or not I have worn heels. So
Oh,
that's
okay.
another- that's a whole other one. Anyways,
Alright, back to the match.
I mean, I guess Alright,
The up air will be enough. The up throw will be enough to kill. I think the platform helped him there.
solid two-stock lead. Actually going for reverse there to continue his stage as our team continue platform up here.
Okay. So another
There.
grab. Oh, he wants to go for the kill there.
Yeah, really, I mean, he has the reach to take a risk.
Yeah.
Air one off
Okay.
stage.
That's dangerous. Okay. He doesn't get the other one. He F-tilts him off stage. Oh.
Yeah.
What
Time for left
other
pass.
powers do that I don't see him? Oh, he gets the spike! Okay! just as I was saying, Ham is not going for the edge guards, but he goes there and gets the spike and brings it back to even.
Whoa! Sammy, you gotta commentate these matches more often. Wow, he's gotta. He seems to be
Everything I say, they do the opposite.
Exactly. Alright. So just tell me to have a bad neutral, and then I'll be good to go.
Okay. No commentator's curse, I do it, but backwards.
Exactly. Commentator's blessing. Sammy's always blessed, you know this.
Oh, he gets the back air. It's not enough.
Oh,
Okay.
they're not dead? Oh, is that kill? I guess that. No, I mean, it might not be death in terms of straight up, but I mean, he's in a terrible spot. Kirby's got some great stuff in this game.
Yeah.
Oh, Nair trains?
Yes.
Never mind.
Small combo.
Gets off the express.
This is looking dangerous for Kirby. He is a light character. And Ham has rage too, so it's dangerous for him. Oh, he gets in there and it will be enough to get that 2-1. Is this a beginning of a comeback for Kirby, or will Ham stop in the next game? What do you
I
think?
mean, what? I think Kerbudi's gonna take this because Kerbudi is overcoming a really tough matchup now, and it looks like he has a better understanding of how to deal with Paolo's tools, and I think that's very much a
Adaptation.
adaptation. I wouldn't know what that feels like. I'm just gonna be straight up.
What is adaptation?
I just press the same buttons over and over, and I hope things change.
I hope things work.
I hope things work,
No,
and if they don't work, I'll just blame online. That's the matter. Exactly. And if it's not online, I'll blame offline. You know, so you always have.
If you fool your opponent to make them think that you adapted, they will change their gameplay. So your initial gameplay plans will work. So you gotta act like you're adapting, you know? You don't actually have to adapt.
Oh my god, that's genius! You could just do the. You just do the opposite of everything the next game, and they'll think, "Oh, he's gotta read."
Yeah.
You know? Like, no, bro. Like, I mean,
that's the mentality. I think that's the
love-
mentality the melee pro players were talking about.
Yeah, like I love. What I love doing the most is just playing really slowly, really patiently, and defensively, and like even walking and so, and they'll think, "Whoa, oh god, he must have a read." Reality, I don't know where.
If you don't know what you're doing, your opponent doesn't know what you're doing. And we go to game 3 on Yoshi's Story Island. I never memorized this stage name. I just know it's Yoshi's.
Yeah, I just know it's Yoshi's. Yeah, exactly.
It's one of them.
I just know it as a stage I banned. That's it.
Yeah.
I like
A
the stage.
strong start for Ham.
Definitely get some early percent tacked on really easily. That's definitely Paolo's bread and butter. You know, like early percent, combos. Maybe afterwards she doesn't necessarily as much off of her hits, but certainly at the early going she's got some good stuff. So here we go, a less trap situation for Kirby. Able to throw it off.
Oh, yes, this side B will be enough to kill him.
He's strong tonight. That's Paolo.
I think Ham, he wants to stop Kerbudi at all costs this game. He doesn't want it to go to a game 5.
Exactly. He's 2 stocks away from sealing his ticket to the grand event for the whole year. Just gets the first nair.
Yeah, to the up air. Oh.
Kerbudi is not really nearly as willing to go for down Bs as much as he has in previous games, and I'm wondering. It's dangerous, but I mean, is it any less dangerous than? Sorry, is it any more dangerous than it is in all matchups? Because Paolo doesn't necessarily have a Ganon smash or something. I mean, maybe she kind of does. I don't know.
Up smash. Her up smash is pretty strong.
That's true. It's also
Kirby is kind of light.
And it's also huge in the last round.
Yeah, I think he could catch him while he's doing the down B.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he gets the down throw back here. Oh, he avoids the explosive play.
Yep. Shows off the ability to avoid things off stage with that those multiple jumps. That's certainly a very strong utility for the character.
Ooh, he gets it down throw back here. Nice. Now it's clear.
That was clearly no DI on that. That was that's on Abudy. I must say. You gotta know your counter. I mean, if you're gonna play a losing match, you gotta know at least know your counter. For all the basic stuff, because that should not exist anymore. Or if it does, it's very tight and very limited. But regardless, past is in the past. We're gonna see how Abudy deals
Not
with this.
approaching.
Not approaching at all. I mean, he has plenty of time on the clock. He's number 4 should be hitting.
Oh, okay. That was smart. Use the get off deck.
Mm-hmm. Good time.
Okay, that could be Kabudi's chance. Oh.
I think he had the chance for an F smash there on the double jump
Yeah,
off the
we're
stage.
not seeing much F smashes from him. He needs to use some more.
Yeah. There, for example, on the neutral getup, because of how long it lingers. He had the fair one. That was a confirm. Oh no. Yeah, I feel like Abudy's just a little bit scared. I don't know why. But, I mean, actually, I do know why. Yeah, he's a bit. I think he's.
That's
I wouldn't say lost.
the best game if he lost here.
Exactly. So if he lost here, it's over for him. Losers.
Oh, okay.
Down tilt.
Oh, the back
Back
here
here.
will feel it, and it is done.
Congratulations, man. For sealing out the second spot.
To tomorrow's 16-man invitation.
Yeah, best of luck and great job from Abudy. Fantastic moments today.
Hard luck to Abudy.
Places, but there can only be 2 winners today. So 2 finalists. 2 of the guys are going to go to the tournament, and we're going to have Sharinova and Ham getting in there. Very proud, very happy for them.
Congratulations to both players.
I think we're still going to see grands though.
Yeah.
So certainly Ham wants the payback. He wants the run back, and it's the competitive fire, and that almost matters more. You can't let someone do that to you and just walk away.
Exactly.
Unless you're me, in which case, sure, take my lunch, have a good day, right? I'm not picking a fight, right? Anyways, so we're gonna see. So obviously, Abudy, I'm sure, doesn't feel great to get so close, but then just not seal it out. But I mean, there's gonna be tournaments in the future. This isn't like a chance of a lifetime or anything. It's not over for him, and we know that he's a bright future. For sure. He
definitely has been improving lately.
Absolutely. Everybody's taking massive strides forward because taking advantage and making the best out of a bad situation with how things have been. So now we're going to see grand finals. We're going to see Ham in having to both reset the bracket and get the win against and I wouldn't say that it's I would say that Ham now has a renewed confidence because he just beat Abudy. Or sorry,
He just sealed his ticket.
Sealed his ticket. He doesn't have any stress. He's not worried. He's like, he doesn't have to worry about. He just gotta let loose. Basically, he can just let loose, do whatever he's got to do to win, do whatever he has to. I thought you weren't playing the grand finals. I have no idea. I assume we were.
They're probably gonna play grand finals.
Are we? Are we gonna play grands? Are we playing?
Yeah.
We can hear you. Are you playing grands?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're gonna play grands. Yeah, we're playing grands. Yeah. Yeah. All right, we're playing grands. Epic. That's best. It's wrong to have 2 winners. We need to see one guy seal it off, right?
Yeah.
That's how it's gotta be. I thought I was gonna DQ after going grands, but no. Oh, okay. Ham. You see, this is what we like to see. We like to see spikes of fire.
You gotta play.
Exactly. You can't DQ. That is no.
That's illegal, sir.
That's illegal. No, that's wrong, bro. You can't let somebody take your lunch money like that and just walk away. You gotta step up for yourself and take the win. I mean, can't let someone bully you like that. So we're gonna check out, try to see how.
Or maybe he's just too scared that he's gonna lose again.
Right. That's true. Well, lose what? What's he gonna lose?
Nothing. Exactly.
He's not losing anything, right? You got your ticket. You got your ticket stamp. So, Sammy, who do you think is going to pull it off in grands? Do you think Sammy's going to get the run back and the reset?
I'm not sure who's going to pull it off because it was kind of close last time, and Ham has started to adapt to his nest right at the end there, but it was too late. He could bring it back here. We never know.
Exactly. Yeah, he could pull it back for sure. It's not over, especially when it comes to the aforementioned confidence boost that Ham does and that Ham has now, and the limited stress because of the win. I'm just personally, I just think it's too big of a mountain to climb because I just think the Sharinova is on fire right now, I think he's absolutely ridiculous right
Yeah.
now. I don't know if you can overcome it, especially since you have to beat him twice. Maybe you could beat him once. I don't know if you could beat him twice. So we'll see. I think it's just what's the word here? I think this is just one of those things. Is who wants it more?
Okay.
Who really wants it? Because now you're not fighting for anything. You're fighting for simply the spirit of competition. You're fighting just for the sake of it. There's no money.
Just
There's
to
no.
win.
There's
Just
nothing.
to win.
You already
No
won.
qualification.
You're,
Yeah. Already
so you're
qualified.
fighting for. Exactly. You're fighting for your pride. You're fighting for your honor. Yes, it's a Wi-Fi tournament, but I mean, actually, yeah, it's a Wi-Fi tournament. But sorry, what? Say that again, man.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, sure. So, this is obviously such a big deal, though, because finally, after a year, we finally have a tournament, and we're gonna have tomorrow the Ultimate Smash Exposition, the Counter Hit exhibition, tomorrow, and I really hope everyone's gonna tune in and support.
Yeah.
I mean, it's such a huge deal for the
For
scene.
those who
For
don't
not
Yeah. For
Mhm.
those who don't know, it's a 16-man invitational with 2 players qualifying today in today's tournament. It's an online tournament to qualify for the 16-man invitational. It's going to be an offline tournament.
Yeah.
It's going to have some of the best players in Jeddah, in the Jeddah region. It's going to be hype. You better tune in.
Absolutely.
I'm really excited, to be honest, to watch it.
Handpicked players
Exactly.
from people who are considered. In addition, you also have it's such a big deal for the health mentally of the scene. Just being
Yeah.
able to see everyone and being able
The
to be together.
revival of the scene.
Absolutely. I'm one of the best players. Absolutely, you are. But that's obviously that's by definition you are. Yeah, you're a high level player in the scene, obviously, because you're top 10 or something,
So we have
Game 1, let's begin.
ranked
Oh, Ham already 3-1 then. Wow, that's impressive.
Oh no! Okay.
Ham's
just
the losers.
falling.
No, I think Ham is trying to be best here. I feel like.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. I know. He says throwing a lot, so I think it's nice to tell it back to him. Yeah, it's always nice to give Ham a physical medicine. I mean, you're a doctor. I feel like you'll always want to give someone physical medicine for your job. You better be giving people the taste. Anyways, speaking of, Sharinova's already tasting the sweetness of victory because he's already got a massive lead.
Yeah.
35%. Entire stock.
Ham is tasting electricity a lot.
Exactly. He's tasting the PK, PSI, whatever that is. I don't know. They're not consistent with what that is.
PK.
I hope he's not tasting Ness. That's the.
Whoa.
I don't think Ness has any physical attacks, though, does he? Maybe he's jacked.
The bat?
He messed up the up smash. Oh boy. Or maybe he didn't.
Maybe he was just facing the wrong way.
No, what are you talking about? Nobody ever misses it.
Oh, what? Simple? Oh, my bad.
Yeah, exactly. It's never happened. Who's Sharinova? Oh, it's Octoshin. It's actually Octoshin.
No, it's not.
Confirmed.
It's an confirmed.
Confirmed. What are you talking about? You really think? Bro, let's be real. Turkey is not a real place. Come on. Are you guys serious?
It's a food.
It's literally a meat. Exactly. Like, I'm gonna go travel to roast beef. Like, come on, dude.
He's a new Ness player.
New Ness player. I believe he's from Jeddah, but stayed abroad in Canada for a little bit. He did it to him. That was nasty.
He three-star. Well, Ham did, SD once, but that is a three-stock's a three-stock.
Sharinova is like speedrunning this tournament. He just wants to get home. She's already.
He's home. Yeah, it's an online
He
tournament.
wants to watch Netflix
to get this over.
I don't know. Exactly, because he knows he's gonna go to the offline tournament tomorrow, Friday. New Year's. First day of the new year. First day of the
new year. Wait. First day of the new year. First counter hit offline tournament. That
exactly.
seems that it's starting off to a great year, inshallah.
the first event of what hopefully will probably be a
It's
legendary
great here.
tournament series. This counter hit has just been
Oh,
such a huge.
counter hit.
This scene. Of course, it's hard to say, but like it's really hard. Sorry, excuse me. I'm messing up the words.
That's
It's
right.
really amazing having someone put all this effort into the scene. Ab is not getting any money from this. Ab isn't getting anything from this.
Is the goat.
He's just exactly. He's not putting his face. This
He
is
just
this
loves
isn't the
this
Ab
scene so
brand.
much.
He loves the scene so much that he's putting everything back in.
He's
And
thriving
he's not
to
telling
keep
us
the scene
that.
alive.
He doesn't. This is just us speaking from the heart. This is real,
Yeah.
And I would, and
I
if
appreciate
even if
it.
you're not, even if you're not necessarily in Jeddah, showing some support, growing the GCC, every little bit helps. Every retweet helps. Every like helps. It matters,
Bro, just watch the tournament tomorrow. It's gonna be hype. I
It's gonna be
guarantee you it's
super.
gonna be hype.
It's gonna be offline. It's gonna be
Yeah,
offline. You're gonna see.
offline smash hype. Come on.
You're gonna see some Sephiroths. You're gonna see some nice gameplay. Speaking of nice gameplay, let's see if Sharinova can get another 3-star. Because I think everyone was.
Damn.
I think. Yeah.
You just want to get this done with Honda.
No, I'm loving this. I want them to
Yeah.
as long as possible. I want them to camp so I can be here and tell my life story on do more making up.
That was great. I don't know what you're talking about.
It was terrible, because I was worried that Disney might copyright us, but it was so.
Uh-oh. Oh no.
Oh,
Online
and-
Nintendo strikes again.
Woo, 69%. Oh yeah.
Online Nintendo, let's go. Thank you,
No
Nintendo.
contest.
Yeah, cease and desist.
Wait, let's see who it is. Let's see who it is.
Oh, sure.
Oh no.
Ham, you want to take the W? You want to take the W or do it not?
No. That doesn't count.
Ham,
Yeah,
please
it's not
take
a
the
W.
W. Okay, let's take the W.
Does he take the game or the set?
Nah,
Are you kidding me? Nah,
You sure?
nah, don't take the W.
Damn,
Nah,
no,
bro, don't
no,
take
that's low.
That's low. That's scummy, bro. No, you can do better than that. Nah, I'm
It's-
sorry.
damn.
I'm sorry.
Damn, huh?
You can do better.
Yeah,
I know you
can
can.
win that.
Hmm?
Don't take the win.
No, don't pressure him. Don't pressure him. It's okay.
I know, I'm joking.
We are gonna pressure him, bro. we are.
Fine, run it back, he said.
Should
Okay,
be-
okay, good.
Let me see this one. Exactly. See, bullying works. Remember, kids, if you have a problem, bully them.
Do not advocate for bullying.
I'm sorry, I'm sure. You're being bullied, talking to me. Preferably, somebody can change things. Like parents. Regardless, speaking of parents, Paulo is getting.
I think there's like some technical
Hello?
difficulties.
Yeah. I don't know what the fuck is going on with this phone.
Okay, no, it's fine.
Is it like everyone or just me? Oh, okay, so I'm gonna have to carry the commentary, so I know where Bobbin is. He disappeared. Okay, so we have, Ham took stock. I was too concerned there with the technical issues that I did not see that. So Ham has slight lead right now. I can't speak. Oh, what?
I'll
What just
help you
happened?
out, that's fine.
Fell down, died.
Well, while Bubba comes back, I'll fill him down.
What?
Honestly,
Okay, let's go.
Sharinova playing really sick, but that is like insane. I can't wait to see him
In person? What is he gonna do? Is he gonna cause a threat to the players?
Yeah, what if he like offsets like a really good player, you know? Like,
Could
I think
happen,
it's-
you never know.
Yeah,
He's playing
definitely.
really well in this tournament.
definitely.
I'm really excited for the
Oh,
Ah.
USCs! Yikes.
Damn.
very fortunate. Sharinova.
The fastest commentator's curse I've ever seen.
Exactly, dude. Plus, once Bubble left, Sharinova was like, I don't have anyone to play for.
And I'm bringing it back.
Sorry, I got disconnected. I'm back.
Hey, Bobbin. Okay, so Ham is winning, which is new.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's nice seeing Paolo win for a change, you know? Paolo's never so rough in ultimate.
Oh no! Okay. He came back.
It's so rough seeing Paolo like struggle against like DK and Oliver.
Yeah, that's sad.
Mm.
She only struggles against DK when I play Paolo.
Oh, that's unfortunate. But to be fair, somebody's DK did like kind of vibe well with Ham's Paolo. You don't know him quite well.
Ooh, the back air will be enough to take the game. So you
Yeah.
see, we bullied him into rerunning the game, and he still won.
Exactly. I mean, bullying works.
I don't want to say bullying works, but I want to say, you know, being genuine and not being scummy works.
That is true. That is
Yeah,
definitely
yeah.
true. Definitely 100% true. You always be.
Hey, the pretty
Hey.
face is back.
It's lower quality this time. That's annoying. But whatever. It's at the end of the tournament.
Any quality bobbin is good quality.
That's not true. Not even a little bit.
That is very
Anyways.
true. Shut up.
Anyways, so 100% authentic. Yeah, that wasn't authentic. Definitely wasn't helped out by an SD. That would be ridiculous. But no, a win is a win. I'm not gonna take it away from him. No, I'm not gonna take it away from him. A win is a win.
You gotta do
that's
what
on-
you gotta do.
Yeah, Sharinova had a chance to bring it back. He didn't. That's on him. Now it's time for the next game. So
Time for a comeback from him.
yeah, I mean, definitely. I hope he can. Definitely want to see some nice action. So a comeback would definitely be best for us because more content to criticize. So here we go.
Yeah,
Coming back
we have
in.
Game
Watching
3 on
3.
FD.
FD, got you. Yeah, definitely him is a lot more, I would say, willing to kind of use his projectiles now. I feel like he's noticed that he's, you know, Nessus has to read that you're going to throw out projectile.
I think he's timing it better now.
Big time. Rising there out of shield.
Oh, he's getting him before he can hit himself with his up B. That's smart from him.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's certainly very risky though, but I think at this point, because
Playing
of his
more
lack of
aggressively is benefiting him right now.
that DI's so in that Ham couldn't get the follow-up. He was so used to people DIing out that he didn't perfectly follow his DI. So that's always good to know. Always mix things up, guys. We'll never know. Even if it's not optimal, just, you know,
Yeah,
go
you gotta
for
mix
it.
it up. You gotta
Gotta
show
mix it up.
That's why you can't read, like, you know, I don't want to say bad players, but like new players, you can't really read them that much because they just don't know what they're doing, that they're mixing up their offense without even noticing.
Exactly.
Okay, we have Ham. Oh, he read it that time. Okay, oh, he just SD'd, I think. Oh. So it's back to even two stocks right now.
Absolutely. Yeah.
It's the Nair train. Is the Nair train true anymore?
Yes.
Nair true. Okay.
But it's always true. It is true. It's just that online you can't do it frame perfectly. Sometimes they can kind of like fall out, or you know, you can kind of just get lucky and maybe just power them execute because you have to also follow DI, and that can make things a little bit weird.
He's trying to get that down there. Oh, he gets the. Oh, I thought he was higher percent. I was scared for a second. It's too close right now. You can tell that Ham is playing more aggressively. It's benefiting him. Oh, he tried to ledge jump.
Ooh, clean ledge jump, but he just didn't really work on it. That's unfortunate. Hits himself for it. I mean, he's going for it, and you know what? Most of the time it works. So I don't fault him at all.
Oh, he tried to go for the.
Maybe Ham should like, maybe, yeah. I think Ham is conditioned that like more than enough. So now I think you should go off stage and publish that
Yeah,
because you have to read it online, so you can just go out in there and hit him.
it's really hard to react when this is just throwing out moves. But how do you get outside the range?
Exactly. Yeah, it's really rough.
Ooh, he read that. That was nice. No, that he's getting the projectiles really.
So if he DI'd him, so he messed up his his back air. So that's definitely one of those like so bad it's good options. You know.
Ooh, it's the back here ledge traps. And it's back to even.
That's even.
You can tell after the first set, he hasn't gotten the up B into himself like this. He hasn't gotten once in the second set.
Absolutely. Proper adaptation.
How to deal with it properly.
Big time.
Damn,
Absolutely.
I'm going in right now.
Definitely doing his best to.
He's trying to go for ledge traps rather than edge guarding. I think he should throw like a couple of edge guards, to mess it up.
I mean, I guess Paolo's saying it's a little bit different.
Oh, the up airs will be enough to take the game, and Ham has the lead right now. Good to see it back.
Interesting. Big time. And Sharinova definitely, he tried to drift away from Paolo's there. And that's always the issue against sword fighters, and of course, and any character with a disjointed up air, is that if you try to drift or ragdoll away from them, it will clip you. For example, Ike, always just accept that you have to pick something. If you drift away, his up air is so big it covers every drift, and that's just true for every sword fighter. And Paolo's up air is practically a sword fighter's, and it's even better because of how long it lingers, and of course, very strong for killing and very good at
Very good move overall.
very good move, very good for catching the eye and frame trapping and all that. Certainly, it's one of Paolo's best moves. It helps her seal out so many stocks. It's also a very cool looking move. I think the aesthetics on the move are fantastic. I love it. Great design move in terms of animation and all that. Anyhow, so what else? So I think Ham definitely has the momentum right now. It's probably he really probably cares about this a lot. It's about pride. It's about pride. You care. You want that. So can't really think of much else to say because they play so often that every kind of interaction is already. I honestly think Ham is going to continue this run. I think he's going to get the reset and win, honestly, because
that would be hard.
it could be a commentator's curse, but it's just because I think because I just really believe in momentum as a factor. When players are even, it's really just a matter of who gets the first hit, and then can kind of convert and move on from that. I don't know. I'm just kind of saying random things at this point because I'm talking for 3 hours, but I guess that's the commentator's life, right?
I feel you.
So. Let's see.
Start the game already, so we have content to commentate on.
Exactly. I mean, at this point, I'm 2 seconds away from talking about the Mandalorian. I don't know.
I haven't watched that yet. No, don't talk about it.
I'm not gonna spoil anything, obviously.
Okay, that's good.
I didn't watch it either. I watched like the first season. I didn't watch the second.
Oh, okay.
It's a cool show in terms of aesthetic. I love the style of the show. It's fantastic. But anyways, back to Smash.
Okay, they start finally. Okay.
Game 3 of the first set. No, you're right. It's game 4. My bad. Apologies. Back to game 4 of FD. Oops.
Wrong stage.
Interesting gameplay.
I think this is a plan to get in his head.
Exactly.
JV3 stock. No, J4 stock actually.
Oh man, the redacted rap.
Yeah. My bad. No knows. Smash and roll. I couldn't find it, so I put random in note. Wow. Very smart from you.
Bruh, that's I mean, I'm Ike. I know. I mean, I'm not Ike. I'm not Ike anymore. But when I played Ike, I could find Smashville with my eyes closed. Just I knew exactly where that was at all times. I love that stage so much. Ugh, I miss it. I miss it so much. Have you seen Sephiroth's upper can cover? It's bigger than Smash Bros. Platform.
Yeah.
Bigger.
Sephiroth
Like think about it. It's
range.
bigger.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I hope we see Sephiroth tomorrow, like someone playing Sephiroth.
Oh yeah, we can have 2 Sephiroth mains tomorrow. We're gonna have Jin and Zemo. Yeah.
Jin is
both
gonna
of them
play
have, like,
Sephiroth? Let's go!
Yeah, dude. Oh yeah, it's gonna be dope. It's gonna be dope. It's gonna be dope.
Nice, nice. Okay, we have game 4 on Smash Bros. Who benefits from this stage, do you think?
I think, I mean, generally up close and personal, probably Ness does, because he has, you know, has better frame data, so he's able to kind of just consume through all the attacks. And also the platform is just a little bit like, I mean, I would say, I talked to Musa about it. Musa would say that like Palu doesn't really benefit that much from platforms. Ness does, because it allows him to mix up his landings with magnet. You know, it gives him additional mix-up.
Yeah.
So he's just kind of, because...
Oh!
Actually, that's Steve.
That helps
Yeah.
him with the momentum even more. But does it probably like apply shield pressure with your apparel on platforms?
I mean, yeah, I mean, to be honest, yeah, that's true. I didn't think about that. That's true. That's a good point.
That's basically the only thing I did when I played Palo. I just up everything. And it works for some reason.
Yeah. And as you said that,
Almost caught. Yeah. A back throw? Is
Back throw?
Because he could bring it back. It's not over for any of the players. He just needs the kill move to bring it back. He needs to do it to be able to bring it back. Oh! The yo-yo would catch. Nice.
and there's the move. Steals at the stop. Okay, very good combo there.
Oh, he gets the counter.
Oh, and he doesn't catch his directional air dodge.
Oh, the up air.
On the other directional air dodge.
Just the tip of the up air catch.
Yeah, you can't. Exactly, you can't drift against that. You always gotta pick an option.
You gotta.
Oh, get down there!
Oh,
Directional air dodge off stage!
yes,
Directional air dodge off stage. They're gonna ask you every time if you do that. Welcome to Ultimate. Welcome to Ultimate.
Unless you have a
Directional air dodge off stage. Yeah, I know.
Okay, Bears. So off stage almost catches him with the Qualifier. I think he's trying to end it with the Nest Rocket. Oh!
Is that what it's called?
I have no idea. I heard someone say that before, but I'm not sure what it's called.
Well, no, I'm gonna call it that.
But it
Thanks,
sounds
man.
cool.
I'm gonna call it that for that. Sounds really cool. Probably something stupid like PK Thunder Blast. I don't know.
What is that? A
It's
mobile
Nest
ice
Rocket.
cream?
PK Rocket. I don't know. There should be an ice cream. Yeah. Oh.
It's
I think you wanted an upper there. Why didn't you upgrade? That was the stock!
Kind of brought it back, but it's not over. Man. He can take this. He can reset. Oh, he could have punished them there, but he didn't. He was too far from this. And there was kind of...
juggle situation. Directional air dodge in the air. You don't want to do that.
Oh no! Shield. Okay. He wants to shield. Whenever he sees he can flash. Okay, that is kind of
Stop.
barely because.
Did you say it's called PK Thunder 2? Is that really? It's like a sequel?
PK Thunder 2. What? No.
There's no way it's called PK Thunder 2. There's no way.
We're just
No
gonna call it the Nest Rocket.
Nest Rocket. Yeah, I hate PK Rocket. It's so dumb. Nest Rocket is better.
PK.
That's accurate. He's throwing himself. But yeah, PK Thunder 2, that's like a sequel. It's like a
PK Thunder 2 Electric Boogaloo.
exactly. You know, PK Thunder 2, like this time with like, you know, and it's just the same movie ever again. I didn't like PK Thunder 2 nearly as much. You know, it was just the same cast, same story. You know, that has so much potential.
Yeah.
I much prefer PK Thunder 1. You know, it's safer. It's more interesting and fun.
I prefer the other series, PK Flash. It's more,
PK
it's more
Flash, yeah.
exciting.
But PK Flash, I mean, you don't see it very often, though. So you know, you have to catch it on late night television. It's not really. You
It's
know,
a
you have to
rare
go.
series.
Yeah, you can't watch it on Netflix. You have to like go underground streaming services.
Yeah.
Not that we advocate that, we're on Twitch.
Yeah. You gotta be legal, you know.
Gotta be legal. Buy Netflix, or Disney or whatever you want. I don't care. But yes. But what would PK Thunder 3 be? I think PK Thunder 3 would probably be like
SD.
exactly. All right. So game number 3, the first set.
Game number 5.
Thank you for. I don't know how to count.
It's okay. So I think the
We're talking about PK Thunder 3.
the stage is it the stage again?
Can we DQ someone for this?
Okay, I want to join in here.
Okay.
I
Hello.
want some more of that. Hey, yeah. Turn it up.
Okay, the more the merrier.
Yes, exactly.
Absolutely.
Should have jumped in. A long
They
time
pick
ago.
it. They pick the worst. I mean, they always pick the wrong stages. I don't know why.
Lazy.
A monkey could use
Punish.
strategy. What the
Punish.
hell?
Punish the players.
Exactly.
They're just being lazy because it's there are no stakes.
Hold on, so you're gonna be
Oh,
thinking all of them.
They gotta play random now.
No,
I don't make the rules. I mean I do, but they gotta just follow the rules.
Yeah, that's always a thing, I guess.
Okay, so it's wait, who's in Ham's profile pic? I can barely see this. That's the guy from Metal Gear.
Sure.
Let me see.
That's what.
Yes.
That's
Oh, okay.
That's the guy.
What's his name?
I've
Is it
never-
Ocelot?
I'm not sure, but I know it's
it's a plasma snake.
It's one of the 7 snakes.
Liquid snake, solid snake, gas snake, and plasma snake.
Honestly, I really love how he's playing like this kind of finals. Way better than what he played in
Yeah,
when
definitely.
his finals. Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Body in the first finals. He got the adaptation.
Yeah. Like Sharinova was unbeatable before grand finals, but I'm just making it look like no, he's just a mere mortal. I will defeat him.
Yeah, exactly. Sure, but yeah. No, wait. I would
He's
lose.
going so much that he's gonna eventually.
Exactly.
Falcon
Sure.
The
No.
Falcon Punch mentality.
Yeah, honestly, I've seen him hit that one
Sharinova
time
is-
that he should have.
Oh,
no.
Oh,
God.
the yo.
I love the gameplay. Woo!
Sharinova doesn't care. He's just going for style now.
Wait, did you say Sharinova or Chernobyl? That's very different.
There's a very
Both of them are like very explosive and very like.
Wait, what's Sharinova? I know the player. Like does the word have a
Chernobyl
meaning?
is like the.
I know Chernobyl. What's Sharinova? Does it have a meaning? Like the
No,
word
I
itself?
think it's just a meant to play.
Oh,
Oh wait, I'm
Yeah.
scared for him. I'm more
no,
for
no, no.
speeding the whole time.
He's attacking him before he could reach.
Yeah.
Sammy, you asked if he bled, and yeah, that's all he's been doing. It's just,
Let's see. Honestly, this could go either way. Have to do the reset. Turn.
Oh yeah,
Sharinova. can-
yeah, exactly.
He's
Chernobyl. Yeah.
He was
Chernobyl.
he was new.
With Toshin and he's Chernobyl.
Ooh, yo, like
Right, the
drag.
back over.
Okay. It's looking
Dragon
like
Round? Hell yeah.
it's looking like Chernobyl sensitive. Well, you never know with that. You never know.
Damn.
Okay.
It's bad.
Do you think Ham will reset the back up now? Okay, he gets the back
It's
then.
definitely like a possible. Like if he steals out the stock while like still maintaining it. Okay, never mind. I don't know. Yeah.
6. Oh, I'll give him 60.
I'll give it 60. Okay. You're like, I'll take it, 60.
He's listening to us, no coaching.
Okay, it's in the air. I feel like it's really hard to get the air versus Master especially because like he's very it's such a
That's
small
in
boy.
there, it's just too annoying. He's small and his moves are like have good range.
Yeah. He's so trash.
Very weird. You can throw like 30 like aerials in a short hop. Weird.
Oh no. Is this it?
Oh no! Again!
He finished the game like 5 times. Oh, damn.
Sharinova, bro.
Damn. Bro, that's
Damn.
he
The
wins.
first three
This wins. Ham did great. And you know,
Yeah, he did.
not
Done great.
in the invitation.
Wow. Got him with the nuke.
What if
Okay.
they meet offline in the tournament?
Yeah, that'll be exciting.
Oh,
Honestly, by the
that
way,
would be so hype.
just a reminder, boys. Ultimate Exhibition is going to be tomorrow at Centrix Gaming, King Abdulaziz Road, live on Counterhit GG. This exact stream. So tune in
Everyone should
tomorrow.
watch.
Yes.
This is gonna be hype.
New year, new tournament, new organizers. I don't know, whatever.
Let's go. The new counter hit. Let's go.
Exactly. So
Exactly.
Brand new
Everybody
first off tournament.
I just want to say thank you so much
Yeah.
to Bobbin, for like staying that
The
long,
goat.
honestly, and
The
thank you so much
commentary
to
goat.
Sammy for like sticking it out as well. I really appreciate it.
Thank you for organizing all this up. You're
Thank
the
you to
goat.
Musa for commentating as well. The players, Ham, Sharinova, congratulations.
Thank you to all the viewers.
See you
Thank you
guys
for all the
later.
viewers for sticking with us and enjoying the show. Bye, guys.
Bye.